Don't use that Spanish accent on me, you piece of shit.
What are you talking about? I've been using that every other Saturday.
No, that's different. You don't lisp. You don't do that stupid little...
Maybe I should start doing this.
The list.
Out of character and in character, I'll stop shouting.
A Spaniard.
That's such a stupid accent,
My
man.
name is Antigo Montes.
Well, they
You've killed my father.
they use
die.
a whole lot in the
Yeah.
Spanish language.
Fucking
They have like a
Macedonian.
whole...
Fucking
Yeah.
Macedonian. A whole country that names a fucking block an apple doesn't deserve to fucking exist.
Whoa.
That's fucking dumb.
What?
I hate that shit.
Did you say a whole
He's got
country should
strong-
exist?
Yeah, they named their
Moving
blocks.
on.
He's got strong opinions on Spain.
Hell yeah, I do.
What are you bitching about?
They named their blocks fucking apples. So if you're gonna tell someone you're gonna go 2 blocks over, dos manzanas para allá. That's fucking stupid.
Oh,
That's
okay.
dumb.
Go 2 apples over, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't beat the shit out of
Where did that come from? It's got to have an origin.
Well, I mean,
That's
we
cool.
say it's 2 feet long.
That is feet.
There's
Yeah.
a historical reference to that. A king
Yeah.
used his feet to measure it.
Yeah, it's a very accurate measurement.
Yeah.
Can't
A
there be some
foot.
spec-
Maybe
like,
they...
just go 2 legs of that apple. Oh, it landed over there. That's
Yeah,
2
maybe
apples.
they threw
right there.
apples.
Two apple throws.
That's 2 apple throws right there.
What happens if you have a really good arm?
Again, explain how stupid that
It's
is.
still 2 apples away.
Hi, everybody.
Language is fun.
Hi, everybody.
At least it got some midday naps. I wish we adapted that. That'd be
That
dope.
is just civilized. That
I-
shit
that is-
around.
that's beautiful.
God damn.
That's so funny, guys.
There's a few
that's the way to operate.
places over there that still do it.
Well, I mean, a lot of Italy does too. They
That'd be
take midday
perfect.
naps and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Middle of
big
the day.
lunches.
It's an
Siesta.
hour siesta, baby.
Dude.
Mm.
So cool.
All right. Anyway, we're here where we're playing my homebrew game of Mists of Grimgaurd, where we're in a very not homebrewed area called Barovia. Yay!
It's been sunshine and rainbows and just the best.
Well, that's because you've got all the edge.
Yeah, I like it.
Sweet. All right.
Sweet,
Um,
sweet edge.
I hope everybody's been good. We're gonna kind of jump into this though. I'm gonna hit you with that sweet little recap, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna look right at Matt the entire recap because you weren't here.
Sorry, I was bleeding.
Was bleeding.
Yeah.
You're dying, huh?
That didn't sound good.
Yeah, it wasn't pleasant.
Fair enough.
Let me tell you.
Fair enough.
Even my digital diary is a little fucking stuff.
Oh, I was supposed to send you a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dun dun dun.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can still do that in a second. Okay, so who wants to give the recap? I said I would, but now I'm going to make one of you guys do it so I can send him a thing.
I gotta research the thing, so.
Okay, I guess I'll do it.
All right, Eddie's volunteered.
Yeah, because I took notes.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Good for
Imagine
you,
that.
man.
I'll do
You
it.
just why don't you just start this damn game with
Give me those
inspiration,
notes, I'll
huh?
do
Let's
it.
just start there.
So last time we opened out by the Amber Temple, and kind of a little bit of a development for Gabriel's, and went for a walk with his thoughts and tried to figure out what's going on because we've got.
You don't know any of this.
Yeah, so actually this is a good recap for you.
I should have watched
Yeah.
it, but I'm a bad player.
Just keep listening,
yeah.
Matt.
Yeah,
This is great.
I have most of it down. So
Okay.
so yeah, Gabriel went kind of for a walk, a little bit of a soul searching walk because both Marius and Ivan now have turned to assist from a lich that is, in lack of a better term, just pulling their souls away from their bodies and giving them powers and deals, which kind of seem a little bit nefarious. But
My own doubts filled my mind.
yeah,
Come
so
on.
he was thinking about the expeditions that came over from Grimgaurd. First one where it lost all its members. The second one had only one survivor who came back just mad and insane, and they basically had to be put down. And then Gabriel and his party was part of the third expedition that actually made it through the mists to where Strahd Van Strovich is basically holding sway over this entire area. For that part, everybody's still trying to figure out what controls the mists. Rudolph Van Richten thought it's Strahd. Lich has basically made allusions to the fact that maybe it's the laughing god Vecna that's controlling this. And we also kind of learned that the Lich is a piece of Vecna.
Yep. And then during my soul searching, I found out that my real name is not Gabriel Del Monte, and that I was adopted.
Yep.
And instead, I was a piece of tear that fell from the heavens, and I was given form.
Real Tearson.
And that is where I met my father, and I met 2 other gods as well. They are known as the shepherd, the mother, and the guardian. The guardian eluded me for a second because I only remember his dad now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the guardian is Tyr.
Yep.
The
So
mother
Tyr,
is Shar.
Shar.
The shepherd is Kalimdor.
I'm enjoying his face right now because he knows who they are, so it's great.
Oh, you do? Okay, yeah. This is all new stuff to me.
Yeah, it's fine.
So,
It's good.
And then
Shar
yeah,
is
he's
typically not very motherly.
Well, it gets even better because they all asked me what I wanted, and I said to be protected in your name, all of your names. And I was given a boon.
Neato.
mm-hmm.
My systemly, my charisma is now 24.
You have
Is
a
that high?
divine boom. That's very high.
Yeah. It's bullshit high.
Got the
What that
raise.
is. Put it this way: if you stand within 10 feet of me, you have a +7 to your saves.
Yeah.
Neato.
Yeah, see, that's some good shit right there.
Oh no,
Yeah.
but I'm the rogue. I
That's
stand
your
next
choice.
To nobody.
And then I returned
And
to
an edgy rogue.
everyone
not,
else.
Not the
Yep.
fun.
So yeah, then when Gabriel was done with his
Soul
basic
searching.
interaction and soul searching with the 3 gods that he works with,
It's a Muzza. It's a Shepherd.
he also actually we find out that the order that Gabriel's part of
is corrupted.
is actually corrupted from the beginning because everybody that is being redeemed has corruption coming into it.
Yep. And the current problem is that Grimgaurd itself is corrupted. I have yet to talk to you about this, but I will.
Yeah. And then so then
We have cleaning up to do.
he comes back.
Yeah, I was doing it before I got sent away.
Doesn't count.
Yeah. So he comes back, and then we basically have to find like a new marionette card, a new ally,
Right.
because of what was it? Where's the last one lost?
She got taken by Strahd.
That's right. Yeah, was it
She's-
Esmeralda,
She's dead now.
or was it Esmeralda?
She was dead. Yeah, she's dead on my pike.
Not Esmeralda.
She
No.
was.
Not Esmeralda. The
Urena.
Urena. There you go.
Irina, that's right. She's
She's
dead.
dead
She
now.
was posted up. So
Doesn't have to
Um,
stay dead.
so we actually wind up going to this place called the Mason Valley, which is in
That's where I'm
another.
from. Actual Mason Valley.
The Maison Valley.
Or
No.
Maison.
Mason.
Sorry,
Okay.
got the pronunciation.
Well,
wrong.
Mason Valley is about an hour and a half south of here.
Yeah, no, this is the Maison Valley, which is in a different realm.
A realm untouched by the mists.
Yeah, it was actually nice. And
Neat.
I had to look for a person named Orm. Bedroke actually came across other dwarves from the Hammering Hills that recognized him on his kinship and family. And they had made it out from Delifria too, actually. So he was happy about that. And then they come across Orm, who is... We go to this town called Quest End, which is basically... Literally all they're doing is just giving jobs to people. Like, who wants to go kill orcs? Who wants to do goblins?
It's a quest town.
It's a
Literally,
quest town.
it sends adventures out. Yeah.
So that's where we find Orm. We meet him. The quest we pick up is to stop another individual, Zephyg. Zephyg Dragonsbane. To stop a summoning ritual he's trying to perform. We get there, we find out that Zephyg is Orm's father, so there's family drama and that, and then we just have to wind up killing him.
Solve your problems with blades.
Yep, solve your problems with violence.
Well, but they weren't much like blade users.
No, they were like beastmen.
No, those were just people.
Yeah, but the Zephyg and Orm were actually dragons.
A dragon named Dragonsbane?
Yeah.
Oh
Oddly
my
enough.
god, he's a kinslayer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Disgusting.
That's why he tried to kill his son.
Disgusting. Dishonorable.
So we wind up, we defeat Zephyg. What's the word? Jeez. Our treasure we pick up off of Zephyg is a ring that Orm says will help us in the fight with Strahd.
Neat.
We pick it up. Ivan grabs it, tosses it to me, and I'm looking at it, and I kind of tell both Gabriel and Ivan to hang on in case it teleports us somewhere. I put it on, and then the next thing...
Another one.
Yeah, I put it on, and then we see Strahd's soul.
Neato.
and it's him in a younger form before he's turned.
Okay.
And that's kind of where we left off.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Most important part, though, you kind of glossed over. Where was Raddick this whole time?
He had a mission.
He was sent off
Yeah.
on his own quest for Exithanter.
Yep,
Okay.
you're fetching him his milk.
Well, I'll text you what it is. You can decide if you want to tell them.
Okay.
All right. So where we're going to open up is right back in Exithanter's temple, the Amber Temple.
After our journey back.
Yes.
Were we given gold for that event?
No, you were allowed one thing, and it was that ring. The ring that bears the soul of Strahd.
Yeah, there wasn't any gold promised off of it, from what I saw.
So you travel back, kind of in shock. This soul of Strahd, you've communicated with him twice. Both times he's a little confused, and he's sort of blinking in and out of existence. As you got closer to your portal home, he did get a little stronger, though. The thought being, once you got to Barovia, you might actually be able to fully communicate with him. So you go through the portal, same way you came in, and you are back in Exithanter's temple. There, Exithanter said he could repair the ring to give the soul of Strahd back enough power to actually communicate and remember. He took the ring from you after proving that he wasn't going to do anything to it, because some of you are a little suspicious.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. And then you all rested. So where we start is with me selecting some music, because it sounds boring in here right now.
Did you send me this stuff?
Not yet.
And then before I sleep that night, I am going to go give him his armor back.
Of course, yeah. So he takes the armor back from you, no problem. He says, "Thank you for keeping it in decent shape." It was more of a sarcasm, considering the state it was left in after your fight.
A little bit beat up because
Well, it's not my fault you sent me after a dragon.
Is that what he wants, a dragon?
Whoa. Yes.
Yes, Dragonsbane was a dragon that we had to slay using the help of his son.
Quite well.
I didn't think anything could hit so hard as that. I'll tell you that.
There are bigger dragons, scarier places, and Strahd hits harder than most.
I imagine so.
While you were gone, we had a visitor.
Oh.
He left a message. And he waves his hand, and a scroll wrapped and sealed flies over towards you.
Wait, what's the symbol? What's the symbol before I pop it?
Plain. It's from Von Richten. He's requesting your presence back at the tower. He has new discoveries.
We have to go see Von Drichten when we're done here.
I'm not familiar with this name.
You've met him.
No, he didn't.
What? The fuck? Yeah, fair enough. He's an ally of ours in a fight against Strahd.
he's actually given us a lot of help.
We should go see him.
We will.
Is there anything else in the note?
Just to meet him there. Yes,
Pretty short and sweet.
Short, sweet, and he has information for us.
Well, no time with the president.
Yeah.
Is Marius back with us?
Yeah.
Temple? No.
Yeah, Marius is back when you got back.
Okay.
All right.
No. Yeah.
So he was sitting cooking food when you walked through your portal.
Oh, cool. Hey, Marius, what did you make? What did you make? What's on the fire there? I'm hungry.
Chicken stewed in vinegar and broth.
Okay. Thank you.
At this point, I'm just leaning against the wall, just kind of hugging a little bit of the shadows.
Ivan, are you hungry, lad?
I'm fine.
All right. You haven't eaten much lately.
Really hungry.
Fair enough.
Okay. So, slayed a dragon.
Yep. Yeah, kind of a dragon that we didn't even know was. I mean, who names a dragon Dragon's Bane?
Orm told you guys that, actually. He's a kinslayer, so he would kill other dragons to amass their horde. Which is why Orm wanted the horde once you killed him. Because it wasn't one dragon's horde, it was 4 dragons' hordes. He proclaimed, I may be young, but I'm the richest dragon in all of Maison now.
I'm a fan of the boy.
Yeah, there was something off about him.
He
I
lied.
mean, obviously he lied. Had a lot of ulterior motives that we didn't know about, but maybe having
There you go.
maybe having this ring back as part of the 5 cards that we need to defeat Strahd, it may be worth it. Hopefully.
Hey, Justin, I'm gonna open up my Gmail on your computer. Email it to me.
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
Oh, save this.
Except for that. Don't do that.
You may not want the computer back then.
You may not want the computer back.
He'll definitely want it back.
That's a good shame.
Yeah.
Guess I'm good teased.
Yeah, so you've rested at this point. You know you're going to head back to the tower.
Okay.
You've gathered together what supplies you currently have, as meager as they are.
And you mentioned we rested, right?
Yeah. So this is the next day after their return.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh.
All right.
Yeah, is there any, anything else we need before we leave?
I think I'm set. I have everything we need. Or
Out of-
everything I need.
Out of character, if we're going to use, I know we were talking about possibly using the genie lamp.
Yeah.
Is it worth us doing it here now, or wait until we get to Von Richten to see if maybe Von Richten wants to give us extra stuff to haggle with? Or maybe even if Exothanter has stuff he's willing to depart from.
Sounds like it could absolutely be in character.
That's fair. So, actually, Exothanter, since you're here, we have a genie that we have in the possession of that allows us to trade items for wealth and buy things.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Well, we were possibly thinking of using it to get what we need to help us defeat Strahd, and we were either possibly thinking of taking it with us to Von Richten to see if he has anything willing to give up to help us in our bartering, or maybe if you had anything that would help us in our bartering with this individual. Not bartering, offering.
Depends on if this genie is cursed or a trickster. Is he in the form of a lamp or a ring?
Lamp. I turn and walk over to my bag and rummage through it.
Takes it, looks at it. Curious. Holds it out. Esantre. Blows for a second. You're lucky. It's one of the good ones. He hands it back to you. It'll be honest with you, and it'll be fair. So your question, did I have something to help?
Well, so at least the way it was described to us is we bring items to there to trade, and they have value, supposedly, either sentimental or material, and we get good things in return. So is there anything that you're willing to part with?
I'd be willing to help. For a favor. But I should warn you, the items you offer the genie aren't his to keep. They're in trade. So if I give you, say, the skull of the first necromancer, very powerful item. I have no use of it, but it'll go to somebody who does have use of it. You may be trading with Vecna himself. Be careful.
You've been told.
Go lay down. Go. You're fine.
Just wants attention.
Go lay down.
You fed her, right?
Yeah, fed her and walked her 3 fucking times.
Sasha.
I walked her 3 damn times. Well,
But I would be willing to help. I guess it just depends. Marius, you're allowed into my treasury. Why don't you go procure whatever you want? Except the book.
I'll just stand up and head towards wherever the treasury might be.
So he starts walking towards a wall, but 10 feet before he gets to the wall, he just vanishes. Yeah, so this is the Lich's treasure. You've seen it once before. Littered with magical artifacts, glass curios, all kinds of things that it's just really hard to determine what's what. You can feel a sort of energy coming off a lot of items, and you know the last time you were in here, the longer you stay in here, the sicker you get. You see the skull he was talking about. It's sitting on a dais. It's literally exuding shadow stuff. It sort of pulls the light in and darkens the room. And the shadows face you wherever you walk as if it's inhabited somehow. You see a singular glove in a glass box. In the center of the glove looks like what does it look like? You're a doctor, you know exactly what it is. It's a still beating heart. Further down the way, you see a mask. The mask looks like a skeletal, like opera mask, like a masquerade mask. It covers the top and then comes down one side, leaving just a little small amount of flesh open. Further in, you see a series of rings. You know not what they do. Some jewels. You see a small chest. Chest itself looks to be made of mithril and lead. The more you look at it, chest is locked, and as you open it, gemstones. Probably chest only this big, but it's filled. Rubies, sapphires, diamonds.
Yeah. I'll pick up that chest of gems.
Okay.
And I will... It's like only a 12-inch box.
Yeah, it's a little guy. It's hefty.
Yeah.
But you can see why it was made of mithril as well.
Okay. Yeah. Take that and I'll carry it out.
Yeah, so you turn, start walking back the way you came, and then seconds later, Marius appears holding this chest. Exilthanter looks over at you and smiles. Practical. Probably smart.
Is this going to cost us anything?
Yes, a favor.
I set the chest down on a table and flip it open and then pull out a diamond size of a grape.
Yeah, like a 10-carat diamond.
What type of favor?
An expensive one. And I close the box.
One that won't cost you much.
As long as it does not break my oaths in any way, I'm content with this.
Probably break your oaths daily, Gabriel.
That is not true.
You touch it when you pee.
Absolutely, I stop at 2 shakes. I know the rules.
You're not as stuck up as I thought. That was funny. I promise not to put any of you in harm's way with my favor.
Maybe a little harm.
I can accept that.
So, with what you have, surely this is enough. Invite your genie.
Well, do we gather in a circle, or what do we do exactly? Does everyone need to be touching?
You rub the lamp.
And then
He's a reasonable.
Oh, okay.
Genie pops out.
I'm still watching all this from shadows.
Yeah, just sitting in the corner.
I give the old cider rub, good shaft tickle, good rub. You know the whole
The whole
routine.
thing. Okay. It starts to shake.
You tip the lamp a little bit, and some of the oil starts to drip out.
Oh, careful. Not yet. Not yet.
So you're getting a call on that phone, by the way.
Oh, and you're...
Oh, weird.
Is that even possible?
No, it shouldn't be.
it is.
Yeah, it's ringing.
This content hidden now.
That's wild, but okay, we're moving on. I'll deal with that later. I don't even know how that's possible. That's some ghost shit,
That's the
bruh.
battle cam. We got a phone call on the battle cam?
Reactivated.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay. So, yeah, the lamp itself shakes a little bit and then stops. And you're all looking, waiting, and then you just hear somebody in the doorway go, "Oh, hello." If there's a finely dressed gentleman, he's wearing like a short sort of silk vest, some baggy pants. He's got a fez on. He looks very much the part, but he's just leaning against the wall, smiling at all of you. You've called? I've come. How can I help you?
Well, thank you for coming. We appreciate it. Didn't mean the double entendre, but it happens.
Yes, a dwarf from the Hammering Hills.
That is correct.
I met a few of your kind.
Well traveled.
Good. Grimguardians.
Correct.
You're a Barovian. But not quite anymore. And then he turns and looks at Exodanter. His eyes go wide and he takes a deep bow. I'm in the presence of a god. Exodanter takes a step forward and goes, "Not quite. Anyways, I don't know if you know the rules. I am a merchant. I would love to help you. What would you like to buy?"
Well, I'll start. I'm looking for divinely blessed.
Divine
Oh
breasts.
my god, there's a theme to this.
Divinely blessed.
Why is my armor
Armor.
getting so tight?
No,
So, divinely blessed armor.
Tell me more about what you're doing. You all serve the same purpose. You seem to be warriors, yes?
Currently, we're in the process of prepping to fight Strahd. And then after that,
My condolences.
the Laughing God.
It's right there.
That's a shadow.
Not
He
exactly.
points at Exodanter. Exodanter smiles.
He's not wrong, but the original.
Well, as impossible as it would be to defeat Strahd, I don't see how you could do that. Same thing with the Laughing God. But I will try to help, of course. I am not a refusing merchant. I will go wherever I need to find what you need. So you're fighting the first vampire.
Correct.
Again, my condolences. Okay. Armor blessed by the gods.
Preferably, yes.
Right. You, friendly dwarf. What do you want?
It's a simple request. I'm just looking for armor that will protect me from my enemies at all times.
I'm seeing a theme. A theme, one army. Protecting you from your enemies at all times.
At all times.
Oh. Okay. I can do that. Before you tell me, is he still staring at me?
Yeah.
It's not polite. I'm on your side. For
We'll see.
It's all right. The lab's been through enough.
haven't we all?
Yes.
I live in a series of lamps. Fuck.
Oh, is it like a network? You bounce between them?
Yes.
Interesting.
So is one like your primary home? Is one the summer home? Do you have a beach home?
You'll be visiting my home if you want to meet back then.
Neat.
We'll meet again, I'm sure.
Something to keep me hidden from my enemies.
Okay. So, divine armor. Something to protect you at all times. Something to keep you hidden from your enemies. And,
Just need a better weapon.
like, he looks at the mace. Like, maybe a bomb?
Depends on what it does.
Not fair. I'm just trying to get some more out of you. You're so boring. Very scary. I didn't mean it as an insult. You're holding back some pain. Maybe I should just get you a good drink.
May sound nice right now, but imagine it's a little bit less than your services provide. Ideally, something that could hurt Strahd. You seem quite knowledgeable on the subject.
I think I can help. Yes. I definitely think I can help. How much time do I have? What's fair, do you think? The more time, the better.
You can use half an hour.
Half an hour. That's not long. But I can do what I can.
We have to travel to Von Richten's tower. It'll take several hours. He can meet us there.
Yeah, there's extra time.
Would that work?
Sure. So,
Do
how long exactly?
How long is it from Amber Temple to
It's like
this
half
tower?
a day.
About
Yeah, so
8 hours.
Yeah, about 7 hours.
7 hours be sufficient. And for you to bring the items, do we call you back or do you just show
See
up?
our man of
No, I'll
sophistication.
arrive.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. It's a
Orange.
direwolf, sir.
Adult juice.
I am absolutely. I want to be a Stark, but at heart, I'm a Lannister.
Oh god.
Uh-huh.
Says so much.
Do we need to worry about family issues?
Yeah, there's a reason I ran away.
Understood.
I understood that reference.
I was
Why'd you
tired. I was tired of hearing ding, 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 ding.
Sweet.
The Appalachian Trail too.
Mainly, it was just the. Never mind. That one went too far.
So 7 hours. I will appear to you. Please discuss amongst yourself what my prize will be. Let me know.
Did you add it to a pile, supposedly?
If that is how you wish to do it, I'm reasonable.
So,
No. What do we wish to give up?
well, I go over to my bag and I pull out a leather pouch. And dump out onto the table next to the chest of gems.
Mm-hmm.
$250 platinum pieces.
What in the fuck?
Marius.
Well, while you are on your adventure, I was on mine.
Yeah.
Well, good job. Should have done that shit sooner.
And then I
Did you rescue a country or?
grab a second pouch and do the same thing, another 250 platinum
Do
pieces.
we need question? Do we?
did it twice.
Yeah, 200.
500.
You get one shock out of me and we move on.
Yeah.
You want shock.
Marius, are you using that pouch that gives you protection from a Hag.
Suppose not.
And I'm not using this either. And I pull out the eyeball.
Okay. Okay.
And I put it in there.
Set the pouch on the table.
Is there anything no one's using? I will offer up one more, another item.
And
but-
as I'm moving away, I open the chest and gesture to it like
All the diamonds and everything too.
everything inside.
Okay. So
I don't have much on me.
it's all right.
It doesn't have to be. If you're willing to give up something of sentimental value, it holds weight too.
Yes, but caveat. Something of sentimental value would only be valuable to the buyer if they were the type that needs those things for spells. Theoretically, like you could say something like, you could have my firstborn child. The person who bought it would take it.
Oh,
So
interesting.
be careful. Just, I'm a good merchant. I try to help.
I appreciate that. What about? Oh, well, there is something else I have, and I walk over and I rummage and I pull out a book of the mother. It's a relic.
It sure is. I'll take it off your hands, but it might still have use. Are you sure?
No, that's the problem.
Decide. Let me know. Please be quick. 7 hours is long, but not long.
That's what she said.
That's what I like about redemption paladins, is they came from a much better life.
That's
and
true.
a much better wife. Nonsense.
Stab you.
What else?
So, I go to my bag. I pull out. I still have those 5 rings.
Oh! The rings of the original Knights of Argynvost.
The rings of the knights. Do we need those to summon the ghosts?
We've never put them on and tried. We don't know what they do.
The genie's looking at them, his eyes gleaming. Is that valuable?
Actually, Exothanta, what do those do?
I haven't the slightest clue. But you think I know everything?
Yes.
I've been asleep for quite a while.
Excuses. God of secrets.
Fuck you.
You know nothing.
So, Exothanta,
Thank
you
you
don't
for-
know what the rings do. No?
No.
I don't think we should give them up.
Yeah.
Something tells me not to. Just like
Well,
something told me not to
The
give
genie,
them
the genie
Yeah.
stops and goes, but keep in mind, there are 5 of those rings and only 4 of you. Maybe
Yeah,
they
we
are
can find
useless.
somebody
up.
else.
We have an elderly gentleman that would be more than fine to get on his cane and put a ring on, I think.
Yeah, I think it's right. Okay, so we'll keep the rings. I pull out. I do still have some of the silver stakes,
Ooh.
so I set those down.
Exothanters. They're just silver stakes. They're probably worth some money.
Yeah.
But also stakes are used to kill vampires. That's what you have to do.
Okay. Pick the stakes back up. I'm just rifling through my inventory here.
How about stew? Anybody want a stew?
God, I don't.
But I just finished.
I
the
don't
stew.
legitimately have much, my guy.
Yeah.
Now, literally, I am.
Oh, did I? By the way, did I ever? Did we ever get a response?
Actually, I do have a crossbow.
Because we were prepping to
Don't
also
use
give
it.
some of the items we would get. Because we asked a witch friend to see if she could retrieve stuff for us. No response. I don't think that made a sense. Okay, that sounds fine. Honestly, that kind of.
That's about it. I don't have anything. I can literally.
Do I happen to have any? I got nothing. I gave the item that I had that I can actually give.
So actually, I do put down a crossbow
Actually, no, I'm not giving
because I've
that.
had that. It's like I just kind of set it down.
Just a random crossbow.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, then we got it from the wagon.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
like 'cause
crossbow.
nobody uses it. So.
What else?
I legitimately don't have anything.
The only thing I have is the gauntlets and the ring.
Tossing in 10 gold help after the 500 platinum.
You'd be surprised.
Hmm.
Well, do you know what? Screw it. I will put in my censer, candle, and block of incense that are all marked by the gods, like of my god, that I would use in prayer.
The genie looks at them and goes, those are probably more valuable to you than anyone else would think.
And that is in line why I think they're valuable. It's valuable to me.
Blood? Anybody want to give up blood? No.
Give up blood?
It just kind of produces empty vials.
So
I just walk right over and I stretch out my arm.
Would,
Okay.
yeah.
would the blood
Ivan's
of an
different.
avatar of a god be worth something expensive?
In fact, it'd probably be worth the least.
Really?
Think about the creatures who would use the blood.
Fair point. I guess I can't give blood. Sorry.
He looks
Yeah.
at you, 1 or 2.
Do you take plasma?
So he goes like this, and it just fills with blood.
Fills with
Fills with blood.
You get a
Yeah,
little
you
paler.
feel. Yeah, you feel a little woozy, but you're fine.
I'm so happy.
He throws them in the pile.
It's like,
And I just walk back to the shadows.
Like- and then as you go back, I'm like, Ivan, you do understand that there's a lot of
God, I don't have
different things that can be done with blood.
That's
payment.
All right.
I got,
And excuse me, Jeannie, did we ever get your name?
No, you never will.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up.
I get it.
I'm gonna walk up behind Marius and lean in and whisper, Marius, I have a question. Since the changes, have you felt the need to use your drugs? Your drugs.
it's been a while.
I bring it up because that is something very important to you that could be worth something greater. Just a thought. I'm not telling it to you, just a simple question.
It's only valuable in places you can't get it.
Exactly. So therefore it is valuable.
He'll deal all over.
He will
He's
get the
got
best price for something.
portals everywhere.
Everyone.
And as I've seen multiple times, it is quite strong shit.
I'd rather keep it, I think.
It is your decision. I just wanted to speak aloud my thoughts. I believe that will be everything that we have to offer.
500 platinum. I have a hag, a hex bag of hag, gems and a chest, valuing. Oh. Sticks his finger in. Easily. 5, 6, 7. 7 astral diamonds in there. That'll be the most. Then crossbow, right? Always. Blood of the damned. Blood of the damned is worth a lot. You know you're going to die, right?
I accomplish my goal, it'll be worth it.
That's what everybody says when they choose this path. I hope it works out for you. I really do. Anything else? He looks over at you. I don't mean to be invasive, but that's a journal and a sword. Might be worth giving up. Not the sound blade. You need that.
No, there's another sword. I go grab it. I'm a
Plain bronze-colored, copper-colored longsword. But for some reason, even with a lack of identifiable magical quality, it completely withstood the test of time when you were trapped in that other dimension.
I'm going to use Divine Sense and look at this blade one last time.
You start to, but Exopath goes, I wouldn't do that. Not in here. Not in front of the genie and me. Especially in front of me.
You might not like what you see.
Will
You
I
ever
know
turned
what-
on night vision in a bright room?
Oh, yeah, I actually, ironically enough, I legitimately have as part of a fucking Boy Scouts thing. That fucking shit was not fun. We got to go to Edwards Air Force Base and try fucking night vision.
What do you want to know about the sword?
It withstood time. There's something to this that I have not yet understood.
Exopath holds his hand out.
And throw it over.
Yeah, he just lets it float in front of him, and then he stares at it. And he puts his hand right on the flat of the blade. You see his hand start to burn.
I'm gonna look over at Mary as well. That happened.
Yes. Nobody wanted to tell you that this was with you. Have you ever noticed that it's meant to be wielded? Look at the hand. He floats back towards you. It's meant to be wielded in your left hand. Well, somebody else's left hand.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it appears that you get his journal, because I won't be giving my father's blade.
It has no magical value. It just simply came from a very rare place.
Piqued your interest.
Well,
Yes. Oh no, it's valuable. I'm just telling you, it's not useful to you. I just want you to know.
there's certain things that I wish to keep. 3, in
The
fact.
journal that you're writing to your son is important. Exeter speaks up. So with your oath, I think you've decided you'll never see him again.
Someone's playing oaths against me. That is not my oath exactly.
But
I will see him again.
if you have to choose.
I walk over and I pick up the journal. It's interesting. To get this journal back, my name was taken.
Exeter whips his hand just a little bit and flips through. The whole journal is blank. I think the name that your son was meant to remember. I think the curse is that you will never see them. I'm cold. For lack of better phrase, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Well, I walk over and I put the journal down. I have faith that I will see him again, one way or another.
Jimmy takes the journal, puts it in the pile, and goes, I could take some of your faith, too. Maybe just a little bit.
No. There is no need. I have parted with a part of me I should not have given up, but I did.
While this is going on, I'm like playing with it. I got a pretty sizable gold ring on my hand. Just thinking. But, yeah.
Are we done? I have much work to do and not very much time.
And that is all I have to offer.
Yes.
I don't think I could give anything more.
Yes.
I take my hands off the ring and then I pull out just another 5 gold and put it on the pile. Yeah, that's all I have to offer today.
Could you take someone's blessing?
Yes, it's magical.
Interesting. Moving on. We're blessed, so I was just...
What about you?
Yeah, I think we're gonna need it.
That's kind of why I hesitated.
Is that everything?
That's everything.
It looks pretty good. So yes, Exetanter, you're here too. Do you want anything? And suddenly Exetanter takes a step forward and smiles and he goes, ah, yes, I'm part of the group. I thought you'd never ask.
Excellent.
I'm assuming this is the favor.
No, not at all. He walks forward.
There's gonna be more on top
He
of
leans
this.
over and he whispers into the genie's ear. The genie goes, oh. Okay. Then Exetanter takes a step back, pulls out this pouch. It looks like it's got a liquid in it, but it's like think like a dice bag. Like it's some amorphous thing that just jiggles around when he holds it. And he just sets it down on the pile. And from just out of the corner of your vision, a book just floats over, closes. Does anybody read Abyssal?
Yes.
Okay, it's Necronomicon.
Oh My God!
He sets it down right on the pile.
That's awesome.
What the hell did you ask for?
Hopefully it's helpful.
To you?
What? Yeah. What was the wording he used with the genie?
I didn't hear him. I just know what that book. Well, I know what the name of the book is, and I put stories of it.
Okay. What is it?
It is the Book of the Dead.
The
Book of Dead Names.
The, as in the only, the original.
Yeah, he looks at it. He goes,
Don't touch it. It's made of skin.
Ivan, your name is already in there. I hope you know. The genie walks forward and goes, we have a deal. I look forward to all of these transactions, and I do think that you will be pleased. He touches it, vanishes. Boom. The lamp still sits right there. Exopanther goes like this. Comes over and takes it. Looks it to his belt. That's the small favor. The genie is mine now. He'll bring you your things and you'll never see him again, despite what he said. The soul of the genie is very powerful.
Side note here, out of character.
Yeah.
We were told that can only be used once.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
we don't.
we're okay.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that kind of makes sense. And,
Yeah.
And
Well, he could have asked for him to for his next lamp or something, but either way, fair enough.
yeah. So did
7 hours.
Well, I think we're done here. And you have somewhere to be.
do we need to keep the lamp with us
No.
for the genie to visit us
We'll
before?
find you. I promise.
Perfect. I turn. I apply my leathers.
Okay.
Chainmail. Feeling naked.
Your shitty chainmail?
Yep. No, actually, no. It broke. It exploded.
It's destroyed.
Yeah.
I put my leather on.
Yeah, just the under armor basically.
I have. There's no actual armor.
Yeah, so you have a padded gambazin
That's it.
that's seen better days, but it still works, and then you have straps of leather on top that protect like your shoulder a little bit.
And I
your
just
waist,
have
your
what's
hips.
left of a tabard that's wrapped underneath my shoulder and tied to the side, so it's
Yep.
because it's all that's left. So it just kind of it's a shoulder cape that just flows with the symbol of my god.
All right. So, with that, you leave. On the way, basic conversation as you're passing. The spirit form of Strahd appears right in front of you on the road. I can speak. This is home. He stops and he looks around at the trees. He looks at Ravenloft in the distance. It's so dark.
I am perked up.
Yeah. He turns and looks at the group. You brought me home, friends. I was hoping this is what you were going to do.
What do you think we're going to do?
I don't know. But I'm home, and that's all that matters. What is this mist everywhere?
Yeah, things have changed since you left. Do you have any idea how long you've been inside this? Twist the ring around.
Time is hard to tell. I know it happened the day I made my pact. What a cruel twist of fate to think that it was me who would be powerful when in fact it was just my form.
Yeah, sometimes things happen like that.
Tell me, where did they bury my brother?
He's
In the crypt beneath the
bottom
castle.
of Ravenloft.
I would have had my servant, Rahadum, leave a journal there. My counterpart probably knows that, not that it is even,
There's your
that is it. But I suppose
journal.
all that does is tell you who I am. I can tell you the rest.
Didn't say it.
He turns and starts walking up the road. We're on our way to meet Van Richten, yes?
That is correct. Yes.
I'll go with. It's not like I can stay here. I'm bound to that ring.
While this whole conversation is going on, I'm like white knuckling my mace. Just out of pure.
He doesn't look the same. His hair hasn't receded quite as far back. He's got a ponytail, whereas Devil Strahd wears his back, like sleeked back. His ears aren't pointed. His teeth aren't pointed. And even though he's a ghostly image, you see him in color. He has the skin of a very live human being. Nice finery, but more colorful than what Strahd wears. No weapons at his side, a ring on his finger that exactly mirrors the ring that you have. Who's holding the ring, by the way?
I am.
Okay.
I still have it on.
So he's Strahd, but he's not Strahd. And you can tell.
But it's enough.
His
to
whole
just-
attitude, yeah, it's definitely enough to send you off, but you can tell. But he turns and starts walking. What was your question? Again, what can I tell you that's not in the journal?
Was the death of his brother in there? Yeah, he killed his brother.
Yes,
Yeah,
he did
that's
kill
not
his brother
brother.
as part of the pact.
Oh,
He was better than me. I was aging faster than him. He was young. The woman I loved him, not me. He was an unbeatable swordsman. In fact, when you were in his crypt, was his sword there?
that scared the shit out of you, and it was great.
It's done charging.
What?
Yes, and I draw the sword.
Do you know what that is?
It's a fine sword, light and well balanced. Sharp as a razor.
Yes.
It's the finest sword I've ever seen. But
It was a
beyond
gift from me to my brother. When I still trusted and loved him. It was made by a priest and a dwarven master smith. That, my friend, is a cutlass of speed. You should probably attune yourself to it.
I have.
Scimitar speed.
Pretty great.
Pretty great. I wonder if it will hurt my counterpart even more. Is it true they call him the devil?
amongst other things.
All I ever wanted was to protect my people. To do that, I didn't want to age. I didn't want to get old. There was much work to do. But my beloved got in the way. She loved Sigurd instead of me. What was I supposed to do?
Well, and not to sound flippant, but usually if the feelings aren't returned in kind, you
Don't go on a fucking rampage.
that's a good way to say it.
I didn't. I killed one man, my brother. It's not a rampage. Some people thought he was trying to kill me. I just beat him first. And then when my betrothed found out, she threw herself from the castle walls into the river below. I lost more on that night than you would have ever lost.
Yep.
Child.
But
It
now
seems you've done the same thing. You lose, you make a deal. I lose, I make a deal.
We're nothing civil.
Perhaps you're right. I am a soul. You have none. And the ghost turns and keeps walking up the road.
I assume the lantern I have, it just like lit up.
buzzing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And a fair amount of the souls in the lantern are crying out.
Yeah, fair.
The lantern's hungry. So you're going to kill the devil. That'll be a fun adventure.
I don't think it'll be a fun adventure at all.
It'll be interesting.
It's interesting. He still worships the gods.
Estrada is the soul.
The devil. The devil worships the gods.
Yeah.
Which gods, I ask the soul?
But all of them. I was very superstitious in life. If he still worships them, he would still worship all of them.
He's taken up to worshipping the mother the most.
Oh. Which version? The Raven Queen, the Shadow, or the actual mother?
The actual mother. At least when I gave him the pendant. Some time ago.
You know why the castle is called Ravenloft, right?
Not a clue?
No.
An overabundance of ravens.
Not quite. Well, the Queen, Ravenovia van Rowan. That is my mother. It was named after her. I loved her. She married King Barov, like Barovia, Bonzarovich. I was her firstborn son. I worshipped her. Perhaps the devil version of me is... well, maybe he's twisted it.
What are we gonna do with you?
You're
It might
going
be an
to-
interesting suggestion. We can take his soul and shove it in Ivan's body.
No, that'd be a terrible idea.
Sorry.
I have a
It's a joke.
suggestion. I have a couple suggestions.
Mhm.
I know of an army I could lead them. They're in Barovia, deep in the well. All of my followers before the devil killed them. They call out to me. A host of ghosts. I also know every secret passage in that castle, as long as he hasn't changed any, but I don't see why I would. I would really like to end this. He looks up at the sky. I'm not a good man, but I was not the devil. Do you know how many people I killed in my reign? 3. If we count my betrothed, 4. I killed Sergei, Sigurd, my brother. I killed a man who was stealing from the village of Balaki instead of giving the taxes to me. I killed him in front of his constituents and let them pick a new leader, one that wouldn't steal. And I killed an assassin on the road when I was first coming to take Barovia. He almost took my life. He did take, and he holds up, he's missing half his pinky and ring finger on his right hand. He did take those. Strahd, the devil, is not missing those fingers. That's it. Sure, my actions may have caused the deaths of many others, as I led a campaign against the bandits here. Again, I was not a good man, but I was not the devil.
What he offers is good is worth it.
Yeah, it might be some redemption for him.
Redemption of the
There is such a
soul.
thing.
I
Death of the
for redemption. I'm a soul that is without a body. If I'm not inhabiting him, which I'm sure I can't, and I'm not inhabiting the ring, I cease to exist. And frankly, I don't care how much longer I exist, though I would like to see Barovia changed. Perhaps I could lead a new ruler. You seem fit for the job. By the way you stand, you've carried a weight before.
I have no intention of staying here.
Maybe I can find someone else. Someone worthy. I could be their advisor.
Let's start by killing the devil.
You'll get a wine from me. Anybody have anything else to do before you get to the castle? Or the tower?
Casho, no. That's everything I had. He answered the majority of the questions I was going to ask, so it worked out for me.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Cool.
Oh, that's so funny. I was trying to quickly reply to my daughter, and I had the dictation on, so everything I just said...
Just send it. Just send it.
The what? Like, okay.
So much. Everything. It read me perfectly.
They are getting better all the time.
It's almost like it's AI. It's learning. Oh my God, Skynet's coming.
Disgusting.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Don't you know that AI is immoral?
I mean, meh.
Well, it's a
Also, since
not
we have a new
immoral.
chatter, a new person in chat who's kind of digging the set and stuff, let's do a brief just introduction to ourselves, just
okay.
while you were
Hi,
texting.
I'm
Doug.
Justin. I'm DMing every other Saturday night for Mists of Grimgaurd. Currently, we're in a very homebrewed version of the Curse of Strahd. I've changed everything. Everything. But yeah,
Liar.
it's
Names are the same.
the names are the same.
See, he lied to you already. Can't be
Everything is a
trusted.
true story.
Can't
Only
be
the names, people, events, and places have changed.
trusted.
Yeah, it's a much bigger campaign that'll take them much further than Barovia, that's for sure. Two of them are from another realm called Grimgaurd. A third one is from another realm called the Hammering Hills. And then one of them is actually a native to Barovia.
Straight out of Barovia.
Yeah.
Live and
You wanna
die.
introduce yourself?
I'm Gabriel Delmont. I am a knight of the Order of Saint Dorian, an order based off redemption, basically, due to some events in my previous life or previous years. I committed acts that caused some people to die, and ever since then, yes, TK was team kill. And don't worry about studying. If you have any questions, just ask. If you're curious about some information, just let us know. My name is the Meta Mike, or Fraser, or Mike, as you might hear multiple people call me, because some people work with me and they call me Fraser. Some people, my friends, they call me Mike. It's an amalgamation of both. I DM every other Saturday that's not this week. And we play in Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen, where basically I have a little bit more of a fantastical flair and just a bit more of a whimsical nature to my DMing style than Justin over here. We're just happy to have you. As a heads up, if you're interested, channel points as you watch, you can build them up to affect the game, make enemies stronger, heal us, hurt us, the whole 9 yards. We encourage people to interact with us in combat just because we always have a saying, which is have a seat at our table.
I don't
Because
encourage this.
he
I
doesn't,
do
but
not
he is
approve.
contractually obligated to say
allow
what,
it.
Matt?
I love the store and I love all the things that are in it. It's a great idea and definitely something I enjoy a whole lot. Was that convincing?
Yes.
Did you buy it?
Yes.
Okay.
Woo!
Well done.
Thanks.
But that's who I am. If you have any questions, I'm in chat typing in Twitch. My bit of my
Meta
ADHD.
Mike.
Yep, my ADHD kicks in, so I can tend to do things at once, as long as I'm not trying to talk too fast.
Hi, I'm Paulo. I play Ivan Martov. Essentially, I was just a gladiator used for Strahd's entertainment until these kind gentlemen broke me free, and now I am a willing participant in the quest to kill Strahd. Recently, I decided to essentially sell my soul for exchange for magical
Hell
powers.
yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, brother.
Clip that one. Yeah, essentially I sold my soul to get some kind of advantage to hopefully kill Strahd, especially since he, in fact, killed my mother.
Cool.
It's a strong motivation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm Eddie. I play Dwarven Druid. Name's Bedroke Broken Beard.
What?
Why are you laughing?
Well, you said my name's Eddie, and I just thought about going gay.
Yeah, that's my last name.
But I'm going.
His name's Eddie Gay.
They all know that.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah, that's why I
That's
thought
true
it was
too.
funny.
Yeah, no, I know. We're going back to middle school.
I'm sure.
But
I'm sure you got plenty of that.
yeah. Play a Dwarven Druid. He comes from a completely different realm, where actually we found out it was like 2,000 years prior to what's going on now. His complete motives aren't like everybody does. Not everybody knows it all yet, but he's trying to basically just stay friendly and try to keep everybody I don't know what, save everybody from giving their souls up, and he's failing miserably at it. But part of his nature is just to be happy.
They gotta want to save themselves.
That's true too.
I
But
don't-
no, he's kind of been along for the ride for a long time now,
You'll learn to save yourself as I beat redemption.
and came over like he escaped the mist from his home world, and nobody there knew what they were or why. But now he's kind of discovered that there are some of his people out there from his realm that he wants to help out, and basically free all the realms from whatever this is that's going on.
Hi, I'm Matt. I play Marius Raddick.
Lord
Lord
Marius Raddick.
Doctor Marius Raddick.
Pretentious prick.
But he's lost both those titles technically.
Mhm.
He was a lord and
And he does
a
plenty of
doctor.
harm.
Yeah, he was a lord and a doctor previously in his old home of Grimgaurd. And he was disgraced because he heard voices and used chemicals to dull those voices. And
Drugs.
yeah. He was a bit of a drug addict and
He
disgraced himself, and then he went further into the darker side of Grimgaurd, and these haunting spirits convinced him to take up a hobby. And eventually he was actually conscripted into the group that from Grimgaurd that got sent to Barovia to deal with the mists. Since then, most of the group from Barovia is dead. It's basically just me and
Basically.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
You and Gabriel, yeah.
me and Gabriel are basically the only ones left.
Here's the fun part. You've slowly gone down this, I wouldn't say evil, but darker path.
Sure.
And I've gone through this lighter path. And we're still some
We're
of
gonna
your-
kill each other at some point.
I don't think we will.
I'll try to.
One of us is going to die for the other, and it's going to piss the other off so goddamn much.
You know what? I hope it's you who dies. Want to know why?
We're gonna try to
Because you
prevent that.
spelled Mists of Grimgaurd wrong in the title.
Did I?
You
Did I?
spelled Mists of Grimgaurd.
Gord.
I'm dyslexic. You can't hold it against me.
Yes, we
Oh, I
can.
sure can. I forgive you, but not till tomorrow.
It's Guard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
now
Rub it in, why don't you?
Rub it in.
on this darker path, I've ended up basically not quite becoming a warlock, but I am in the service of our lich friend Exithanter. I've received some gifts and boons from him, and also
What's it gonna cost you?
we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
the
you-
price hasn't been paid
So
yet.
when I said I went through the light path,
Well, I
basically,
actually already did him a massive favor. I
Actually,
freed
that's
him,
true.
so
That's
Yeah.
true.
You've done him
You
two
let him-
massive
you
favors now,
Let
actually.
him loose.
So-
And, well, the genie's
I
a
have a feeling
huge
he doesn't
one.
care though.
yeah, I've done my work for him, so I'm actually not compelled to serve him technically, but
True.
I do because he's been useful.
Yeah.
And
It's a partnership.
I'm pretty single-minded on getting us out of Barovia and back to Grimgaurd and protecting it because that's what I care about. Anyway,
You're about home. Okay, yeah, that's us.
Yep.
That's us. Come
And,
tune in next week and we'll tell you about all our other
I
characters.
know you
and
weren't
other
expecting a
campaigns.
backstory dump, but we do love to interact with our chat a lot, so
Have fun.
welcome to the table, bitch.
bitch.
All
Oh
right.
my god. Bitch. Do you think he's?
So,
Do you think there's?
does anybody have
actually-
anything else they want to do before we get to the
No.
tower?
Niet.
We rested,
What?
so I'm all caught up on my stuff. So
Tower? Yeah, everybody should have long rested, by the way.
We're good.
So yeah, as you reach the tower, just actually about 5 minutes before, there's a cart in the middle of the road. A couple chests inside, and you hear somebody rummaging. As you get closer, Genie's head pops up. Hello, friends. I have acquired what you were looking for. It was a bit faster than I expected.
That's a
only
neat
by a
trick
couple
you
minutes.
pulled there.
What's the trick?
Just knowing where we are and getting everything we're looking for.
I think as long as we're holding his lamp, he can.
We're not.
He knows.
Well, you made the deal with me, so I find you.
That's impressive.
You're impressive.
Well, thank you.
Yes. The beard must have taken a long time.
Yeah, it's
Kind of scratches it. He's got like this 5 o'clock shadow going on. He's like, this I grew in a couple seconds. I thought it looked nice.
I like it. Looks good on you. But yeah, this took me to shape it properly 10 years.
Oh, that's not that long.
10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a dwarf. Never mind.
Just have to cut it and trim it and tell us what to do.
Well,
Like the trees.
I hope I found things that
Tend
would
the
be of
garden, as it were.
value to you.
Excellent.
Should we dig in?
Let's.
Yeah.
He volunteered first. Did you hear that? I didn't expect it. He's excited. You look excited, I can tell. Very excited. But you'll go first if you'd like. That'll be fine.
I walk right up to the curtain.
Okay. So, yeah. He opens this chest and then slides the chest towards you. It's about this long, not particularly tall. It's open up. You look inside. It's a clearly metallic but bone white in color mace. What? This would be interesting, I think. I tried my best. It's not quite as menacing as you would have liked.
It'll do.
Yes. That mace is a magic item called the Bone Counter. You can add it to your sheet from D&D Beyond.
Neat. Just count every bone you break and deal more damage off.
This
each bone
weapon is a
broken.
magical +2 mace called Bone Counter. Whenever this weapon is used to destroy an undead creature, a single silver piece appears in the wielder's pocket.
Oh, neat.
Money!
Interesting.
I don't know why I can't find it though.
A little bit better than what he had.
+2.
+2.
+2 is where it's at. Let's be
That's
real.
good.
That's just constant.
I'll grab the mace, just swing around a little bit. Get used to the weight.
Do you have any use of the original one?
Imagine not.
Then you should have offered it earlier. Might have been more stuff. Now you have two. He turns and who's next? Who wants to go next?
Wait, one moment. And I just kind of finish doing what I'm doing real quick.
All right.
The drum.
I'll step forward.
Great. Great. Yours is the easiest. You said you wanted to be protected at all times.
Yes.
Well, you can't do that with armor because you have to take it off to sleep. So I thought to myself, maybe you wanted something a bit more fun, maybe not fun, but a bit more reliable. And I noticed you were playing with your ring. What's up with the ring?
So there's two here. The first one I don't explain. This is one I picked up recently, and then the other one. This was a gift from my wife, who passed away during childbirth.
I'm sorry to hear that. So you have a child?
The child passed away, unfortunately, as well.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a sad tale, but it's part of my story. But I could never give this up, so I thought about it, but she's always with me.
Romantic as that is, I think I found you something perfect then.
Okay.
So he pulls another ring just out of thin air. It's made from green glass. This is a ring of protection, but flicks it around, and then he snaps his finger, and it's just sitting in the palm of your hand. But it is Netherese ring of protection from a far-off land. So it will do the thing the normal rings of protection do, but it'll also make it a lot harder for you to drop things you care about. So it's a ring of protection. You get a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while you wear the ring. You don't need to attune to it. Also, however, you are less likely to drop or lose anything held in the hand that the ring is on. You receive a +4 bonus to all saving throws or checks made to avoid dropping or being disarmed of any item held in that hand.
Wow. Staff?
Yeah.
I place it on my right hand, on my ring finger, and look at it. Thank you.
You paid for it. No need to thank. I hope it helps. You! I stole your gift right off the back of a man who stole this gift from someone else, who originally had been stolen from as well. So it's from a long line of thieves. Not that you're one, but I think you'd appreciate it. So he pulls out this bright orangish red cape, like fiery orange cape.
That's just your personality.
Hits it like he whips it into the wind. You hear it pop, and a light powder falls off of it. You can smell brimstone. And he hands it out to you. I think they call that the Cape of the Mountebank. But it will obscure places that you have left and allow you to not be in places that you were.
What the?
The cape smells faintly of brimstone.
Cape
While
of
wearing it, you can use
teleportation.
it to cast the Dimension Door spell as an action.
Son of a bitch.
That can be used again next dawn. When you disappear, you leave behind a cloud of smoke, and you appear in a similar cloud of smoke at your destination. Smoke lightly obscures the space you left and the space you appear in, and it dissipates at the end of your next turn. Because it obscures the area, you can hide in it.
Oh, okay, that
is cool.
That makes that nice.
Yeah, that is pretty
Now you're like, disappear! Right in the bro hole.
As you put the cape on, the color dims. It's still red, it's still orange, but it darkens real nice.
Just not right.
1, 2, 3. I did get Exetanter his item. I'm very happy about that. I almost died.
That's scary. One could kill a genie.
Well, I took something that belonged to Vecna.
Yep, that makes sense.
Oh.
Can't imagine you tell us what you took.
Oh, he told me I wasn't allowed to? But I do promise it's really cool. Do you know how many phylacteries Vecna has? A lot.
A lot. Now a lot. One.
No. But something that might help later.
Mm.
I give too much away. You're so fun. Especially this one. He's joking all the time. And that face. Oh, everybody could love that, not just the mother.
I believe I'm next.
Yes. He goes to the back of the
The
little
genie
cart.
might need to learn how to read the room a little bit.
No, that's the part of it. He doesn't need to read the room. He doesn't give
Probably
a shit
already-
about the room.
Yeah, it probably already does.
So I wanted to give you something with a little bit more of a personal touch.
Oh, okay.
I noticed your gauntlets and your helmet
Yes,
and your shield even.
correct.
So I belonged to the Order of St. Dorian.
Correct.
So I figured I'd find you armor that belonged to an order as well. Not St. Dorian, though. There's nothing good over there, ancient.
I mean, well... Huh, that means that armor in the display case is not good. Good to
Oh,
know.
it's good, just not as good as this, my friend.
Oh,
You said divinely blessed.
I did.
And I saw the gauntlets and the helmet are white. So try not to be turned off by this. And he reaches in and he pulls out this breastplate. Beautiful white, same color as the helmet and the gauntlets.
Beautiful.
There's a motif carvings across the whole thing. Skulls all over. In the center, a hooded scythed man. This was armor worn by the champion of Calimbor, the god of death and balance. Some people call him the shepherd.
I've had the pleasure of meeting him.
Well, slides it over to you. Try it on. The second you touch it was kind of large. The second you touch it, you see the whole thing shrink down to your perfect size. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have found one of you something better than I found you, so... Here. He goes over and he pulls out a new set of leathers and gambeson. What do you want it to look like? Give me a color.
Red.
Boom. The Under Armour is red now. He slides it over to you. That's going to be a lot more comfortable than what you're wearing. It's not magical, but the red is a nice illusion, so it'll kind of seem magical.
I just strip right now.
Okay. So, this breastplate has, like I said, the Grim Reaper emblazoned across the chest, all these skulls, right? The armor has 4 charges. You can use the charges in the following ways while wearing the armor. It counts as a breastplate, by the way.
Oh.
Okay. When you, or a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself, is about to roll a d20 with advantage or disadvantage, you can expend 1 charge and take a reaction to prevent that roll from being affected by advantage or disadvantage. Also, as a bonus action, you can expend 2 charges to cast Lesser Restoration spell from the armor.
These are good things.
Yes, they are.
The armor regains 1d4 charges daily at dawn.
Is it in the thingy?
Yeah, breastplate of balance.
What's the name of the ring you gave me?
Netherese Ring of Protection. Netherese.
Imagine for mine is just
I don't think
adding
that's going to be in the book.
No.
plus 2 mace.
Just
I
add a
imagine.
ring of protection for now.
All right.
Yeah, a ring. What?
For mine, just I
Bone
imagine
counter. It's an item in the.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
If I need to add the item to you, you can do that. Actually. Okay. What? It's nice to have some armor, or what?
My AC's still
Yeah,
so
I just got
low.
stuff.
Yep.
Oh, and for the sake of attunement, the armor attunes with the gauntlets and helmet.
Oh, cool.
Wow. I gotta fix that beer.
All right, that is everything. Are you satisfied with your purchases today?
Yes.
Good, no refunds. I'm going to leave now. That's what happens is the lamp flies away to someone else.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The lamp.
Oh, we left it back in the temple.
It's impossible.
And yet,
Bex Southampton has the mom.
Wait.
congratulations.
He just turns and trudges down the path towards the temple. He actually walks completely defeated looking. He just one step
Does he
to the
take
other.
his cart with him?
I'm gonna hop around that cart and see what I can find.
Everything that he had was the stuff he left you guys. That's it.
It's empty.
Well, you find some of the other stuff. You find like a little belt tassel to hang your mace from.
I take that.
You find the little case that the ring was in. You find a brush and like a small like garment bag that the cape was in. That's about it though.
Well, I'm sure we'll see him again.
Yes, we will.
Right, you can see the tower from here. Takes you another 15 minutes to walk to it. There you remember that there was a secret to getting in. To which you enter. You go up the stunted lift to the top. And there, Rodolph is standing. He's wearing leathers, leaning on his cane. He looks, for an old man, he looks
Strapping.
rested and athletic.
Very smart.
Hello. I'm glad you are finally here.
Good to see you.
Don't think I recognize this one.
Oh. Yes, he's a new member of our group.
To be trusted.
Very.
He takes off his hat, does a deep bow. I am Rudolf van Richten, vampire hunter and mage. Puts his hat back on.
I do a slight. Ivan Martov.
You seem tired. When was the last time you have slept?
It's been a while.
Well, I have called you because I have news.
Yeah, what did you find out?
Well, I found out a little secret about Strahd's Blood Knights.
Pedro, could I see the ring, please?
Oh, yeah. So take off the ring. Give it to Marius.
Throw it over to Von Richten.
Catches it, looks at it, and he sees the...
Go ahead and confirm everything.
Confirm what exactly?
Put it on.
Put it on. It's not going to
Sigil
hurt
of
you.
Ravenloft.
There's a
That's
reason.
correct.
I promise.
Yeah.
He puts it on.
Yep.
And then out of the corner of his eye, as Strahd appears, he whirls around. Cain becomes a sword and he lashes out, goes right through Strahd's form. And he immediately casts a firebolt as well, flies right through and smacks into the wall. The flame starts appearing on the side of the wall.
I walk over and start putting out the flame.
Strahd takes a step back, hands up. Whoa, friend, I mean you no harm. I don't think I could harm you if I did mean it.
We found the soul.
Benedict stops. He sheaths the cane sword. You found the soul. He walks over and he just takes his hand and sticks it through the ghost.
Yeah, that's him. From
He goes
before.
over to his books. He starts flipping through for a little bit. What was I meant to confirm, Doctor?
The
Ask it questions about this bloodline nonsense you were going to be.
Oh, Strahd speaks up. You mean the Blood Knights? I know nothing of Blood Knights. I did not create them. The devil did. I don't know what he did after we separated.
all right.
All right then.
But
Can you
Van Richten is
think of a use for this?
I've thought of several already. Not that any of us have the power to control such powerful magics, but with the soul and the body, we could combine them again and make him living once more. Living.
Resurrection.
Yeah, and he says
Oh,
living,
or-
and then Strahd goes, living would mean killable.
Yeah, I was going to say, or we can kill him.
Or I could torture him for the rest of his godforsaken life.
I want to see
Well, I
what,
was gonna
the,
say, like,
what the
half-
souls.
Half the party might understand that, and the
Thanks.
other half might not like it.
Well, Strahd's ghost goes, I understand what I've done would warrant that. Van Richten turns and says, you have no idea what you've done. What do you understand? What you wrought upon this world, you have yet to even see it. Strahd's hands go up again. He pulls his hand through his hair. Van Richten steps forward. You took my wife. Took my daughter. You took everything and left me with nothing.
Would reuniting this soul with him end the vampirism, weaken him? Or
He
would
would
he,
become mortal. Yes. I assume at least. It's never been done. But
do we have to subdue him? Or is there a way to do it without conflict?
assuming we could find somebody who could cast a resurrection spell, they would have to.
So the
Line
rest
of
of
level?
them, my
Are you high enough
My
level to
gift.
cast resurrection?
it's the one that the resurrection is the one that took my eyes, right?
Yes.
So I will kind of thumb the amulet of disguise and reveal the eyes.
Yeah. So this facade of old Marius just decays away, and you see these black tendrils almost like under the skin around his eyes, and just these bits of nothingness. He stands there like a man who's had them violently plucked from his face. Thunderton takes a step back.
The resurrection
goes
is
to blade again.
possible.
I don't understand. What are you?
Something
Look like my normal self again.
different.
Have they seen this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We,
Remember.
I saw it when I kicked down a door to stop the resurrection or the
I
transformation.
mud melted the door, and
Yeah, that's what it was.
yeah, and then we
Okay,
went through
yeah.
and we saw that and this, and
So you're saying you can resurrect Strahd?
It'll only work once.
Well, I don't know how your ability works, but if it's anything like the magics, it will take time. You would have to hold him during that time,
How long?
as
Hmm.
long as it takes for the spell to cast.
We could also put him down as a vampire, and there'll be a set time that he will theoretically be unavailable.
Maybe if you pinned him to his coffin. I'm sure you know how to do that.
yeah, I've got something in the bag for that.
Some of you made faces. Bedrock.
Yeah.
What are 3 things that can hurt a vampire?
Silver stakes,
That's one thing,
One.
technically 2, I guess.
and then
Sunlight.
Yeah, silver, sunlight.
Sunlight.
Running water.
No. Running water will stop him physically, but he can fly. Surprisingly, he can fly over the running water. Not other vampires can. What else? What does the silver stake do? Does it hurt him? None of you have studied. We have been
It
here
will-
for how long?
It will paralyze him.
Let me do.
What do you have on you that is silver or wood?
I have sunlight instead.
Sunlight will not keep him still.
Yeah.
He will dance around the light and create shadows of his own.
I rummage through the bag and I pull out 3 silver stakes.
The silver stakes will harm him,
Yeah.
but the silver burns the flesh.
So he'll basically be able to go around.
I
and
have
burn
this.
the
Eventually.
flesh off. So
Is this? Hang on.
we need a wooden stake.
Yes. He points to the wall. There's like 50 of them just
Yep.
like arrayed.
Do you mind if I borrow a couple?
I have
Yeah.
this, and I reach in and I pull out the necklace of Ravenkind. The holy symbol of
holy
Raven.
symbol. I don't quite understand what that is.
It's the holy symbol of Ravenkind. It allows me to paralyze a vampire, or attempt to. And if not, I can turn the undead if necessary, and God forbid I can summon the sunlight. If my sword does not emit enough. And then if I cannot cast enough on top of it. And I will be able to engage him in the air. I can fly now.
And what are you going to do if he turns into mist? Are you already to do that?
Yes, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe the sunlight slows that down, does it not?
I don't know. Perhaps we should do more research. How do you plan to hurt him? Friend of Grim Guardians?
I imagine this mace will do is physical.
So you're going to hit him really hard.
What's the plan?
Perhaps maybe you should be killing his friends while they kill him. You do not seem suited for it. That mace will not harm the devil. I hope you have other tricks.
A few.
And slow him down, even in mist form too. I have a spell that if he's engaged in combat with me, he will be slower.
Sounds like a good spell.
I will have to concentrate on it while getting hit by Strahd. Fantastic.
Maybe we should test the sunlight. I don't know. Here, let me go on.
Well, I
I
mean,
learned
it's not
about
like
the Blood Knights.
I was about to say. Okay, but nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, it's not like we just know the location of the Blood Knights. So we know the location of Blood Knights. Continue.
Well, they're extensions of the devil. They get their power directly from him. He gives some of his power up every time he creates one. Which means he is weaker because they exist.
And there's 5, correct?
I was not aware of a specific number, are you?
Rumors.
Who exactly are you and where are you from?
I'm here. I'm just a gladiator for Strahd.
You probably know more than any of us. Can you get into the castle? The ghost speaks up. The gladiator pit would have been the same then as it was now. There are no hidden doors or secrets. The front gates is how they would have come and gone.
That was merely entertainment for him.
The Blood Knights, do you know of them?
Well, that depends on what you know.
All I know is that they take their power from Strahd, and when they are killed, he gets that power back.
Then should we not kill the Blood Knights?
See, that is the strategy. If we're to face him in his lair, we have 2 choices. We face him at his strongest because we've killed his followers, or we faced him at his weakest, but also with 5 of his closest allies.
Maybe there's a way to keep the Blood Knights.
I walk over as you're
away.
talking and just reach into your pouch and pull out 5 rings. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. I toss a ring to you.
Silver. He looks in this inside and goes, Argenvost. This would only be good to us if we were going to make the oath with the dragon. Is the dragon still alive?
No.
Someone ate the soul.
Someone ate the soul?
Yep.
Hold on. There is a soul magic.
There is 5 rings.
So, is that
You may be able to find the person who ate the soul, and they could wear this. You could get a boon from Argenvost himself, if there are remnants of that soul.
Do you
still
have the
inside
ability
them.
to send a message to somebody for us?
Magically?
Yes.
I sent the message to you.
Beautiful. Could we borrow your message sending ability?
Sure.
Beautiful.
What are we going to say?
What's her name again?
it was?
Shit.
It was.
It's not Cassandra. It's
no, It was. Sabrina.
No.
Serena.
Serena.
It was the one.
Selena. Aye.
Selena was the one with the cat that wasn't the cat.
You keep saying that, and it was a goddamn cat until proven otherwise.
No, it's not the cat.
Selena, she is a witch.
Okay. And where in Barovia would she be most likely?
If
You
she
know exactly where she'd be because you just visited that place.
The residence of the Mad Mage.
I love the metagame on your face. You're all,
Huh.
She's in a hidden mansion.
Mount Baratok.
Yep.
Is that where the platinum came
So he goes over and he starts writing a message. I'm going to invite her to the feast, I suppose.
Invite her to the feast. Ask for her aid. We wish for her to possibly wear a ring of Argenvost.
I'll leave
And
that part out. We'll just put it on her when she arrives.
I fully condone this. In which case, we ask for her aid once again.
All right.
For the time has come.
Pulls the scroll together, holds it up, casts a spell. You see a wax image appear on it, and then it just vanishes.
Cool.
So that is what I know.
So-
We could either hunt the Blood Knights, or we could fight Strahd with them.
Hunt them.
Well,
should
actually,
know
side
where-
note, how many days left do we have before the feast?
Dun dun dun.
Four.
Five.
No, I think we're at 3 because we just slept.
You have 4.
4?
You have 4 because you slept. Yep.
4. Okay.
Oh,
So-
speaking of, the Wolf Talisman went from Matt to Paulo.
All right.
Marius and Bedroke have inspiration. Gabriel has
I finally,
anti-inspiration for spelling the name of the stream wrong.
That's not how this works.
I finally don't have a deal with the devil.
Was that you?
Nobody has to deal with the devil out right now.
Whoa,
Which
wow.
means I get to use it again. Hell yeah.
Uh huh.
You should know these Blood Knights. not an easy task.
We've met up with one. Well, we met up with one when we came to get you.
That is
and
true.
It was not easy at all.
Actually, I think we fought.
I-
God, how many did we fight at that one time?
I fought one.
We fought one. I fought one. We fought them multiple times.
Yeah, just as a quick recap then, because it's been a while. You fought 3. Maybe killed 1.
The one with Predator.
Alexander.
No,
No,
Alexander was a Blood Knight, yes.
Yeah.
So,
oh, yeah, when he killed himself.
yeah.
and he
But you
hurt
fought
me.
a werewolf that was then punished by Strahd. Who knows where or what he's become.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You fought another Blood Knight, a large one, a big armored one.
Yep.
He survived. You've seen him a few times. And then there's the female, too, the one that you pissed me off.
I'm so sorry,
I'm
by
going to
the
tell
way.
the story because Paula wasn't here. Mid-fight, she's super quick. She's moving, dancing around our cleric at the time, right?
So he also played her up to be.
This was
She's
before I
a
joined,
female
too.
vampire. You can
Yeah.
guess the type of person she was.
She was super seductive.
Yeah.
A succubus.
She was hot.
Yeah,
She was
very-
described as hot.
Yeah, I mean, she's not a succubus, she's a vampire, but yeah.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, basically, yeah.
She's sucking the life out of you regardless.
So she got close to the cleric, and she's like, "You'll taste amazing." Like that's kind of like her attitude.
Okay.
And Mike just quietly goes, "Oh, she wants to fuck."
and I said it.
Into the
The
mic.
best part is
Into the
I went, she wants to fuck.
Yeah.
And I just stopped.
Derailed the
I'm
entire
so
combat.
sorry.
Derailed the entire combat.
I'm normally not too disruptive. But the intrusive thought went, no, we're getting the fuck out.
That's so funny. So, anyways, yeah. So you fought the werewolf, beat him. You beat him, barely. Strahd said he'd punish him. Strahd had a nephew. That one might have died.
I can't remember.
You're not sure.
Strahd said we killed him.
That's
Yes.
true.
And then Alexander was a Blood Knight as well, and he's dead.
He's dead. So 2 of 5, theoretically.
So you recap that to the whole group.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
So if there are supposedly 5, one was Alexander, the other one was supposedly his nephew. Those 2 are supposedly dead. Well, Alexander's absolutely dead. I know that.
Which means he made another.
Has he?
What do you mean?
Ideally, from what I've heard, Brad likes to have 5.
That makes
Oh,
sense.
it's all
Every
times.
record I had said 5, so that makes sense. So does he have 5 now, or is he?
Well, if what you say is true, he lost one, which means he'd be eager to replace him.
Well, he might have replaced one, his nephew, with Alexander. And Alexander perished recently as of like 2 days ago.
This is Strahd. 2 days is a long time.
Agreed.
So
You mentioned
so,
2.
do you think maybe it's an option of separating distraction? We have started to accumulate a fair amount of allies. We have 12 druids,
We'll let you know.
possibly,
Maybe.
and then there's also the
Do you think we could send 12 druids after a single blood knight?
I should
There's
let you
times
know
where
that
we-
before you plan too far ahead of this, there is one that's always by his side.
well, yeah, we're gonna have to take care of the one that's always with him.
You should take care of all 5.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how he can take care of the one that's always by his side unless.
That would have to come face strong.
Could you challenge him to a duel before dinner? I don't know how.
I can't imagine, as much as I think I'm extremely skilled in combat, I believe Blood Knight would get the best of me.
the way I see it, we kill them and empower Strahd, but he fights alone, or we avoid them and fight them all with Strahd, and he'll be weak.
Yeah, we also have the Keepers of the Feather too.
That we do.
Yes, you do. He points over, and the window. In the window,
Oh, yes, we
Raven
have
just
some
flits.
to-
Raven just flits right down to the window.
Oh yeah.
I've been in touch.
That's perfect.
I think we should fight one anyway. At least one. Do we know where one is?
I wander over to the wall of stakes and pull one and kind of flip it.
Backups are not a horrible idea.
No, I mean, why don't we find these blood knights and stake them?
I motioned for marriage. Oh!
I get what he's saying.
They wouldn't be present for the feast, but Strahd wouldn't regain his power.
So there'll be
I believe that is what we call, ladies and gentlemen, a loophole.
In Argynvon, there was the silver casket. You could trap one in there for sure. You would never be able to leave.
Yeah.
The stakes could hold them in place too, but you would need to make sure nothing came by to rescue them, so you'd have to hide them well.
We have to draw them out first.
Go where they are.
Do you even know where any of them are?
In my experience with them so far, they're prideful and
Were you going to say something?
eager
We're
for
missing
blood.
one. We know for sure.
We know that one is theoretically dead and has not been resurrected, presumably.
A petty slight brought them out to us.
Which
once.
one is dead?
Alexander.
You mentioned two.
I'm assuming that the one that we killed is the one that became Alexander.
You remember what happened to a couple of them. You know Alexander was one. You know that you know what happened to the werewolf. And you know that Strahd's nephew is in fact dead. But you also know for a fact of how many other ones that are alive. At least they were alive when you left Grimgaurd, but they haven't fought them.
So you are aware, imagine, useful information. There was a werewolf. I imagine you've run into him.
Say it again.
There was a werewolf, I imagine you ran into him.
He's been dealt with, as far as I know.
Strahd did kill him.
Hmm?
Strahd did kill him. There is one that even I haven't heard of. Legend at this point, to simply call him the Slayer. The one by his side,
Slayer.
named Desmond.
What's this Desmond like?
He used to be human, is from what we were told. It's incredibly quick, but like I said, loyal to Strahd, never leaves his side.
Do you know where they rest?
You don't. There was a couple more. There was Jarrell. He was half orc.
Half orc.
He was half orc. He likes using his fists.
And then, didn't we kill the giant one that was friends with fucking... Oh no, that was a troll. We're good. Never mind. That's just a champion.
But I do know the location of one.
Which one?
It would be Ingrid. Very seductive.
Van Rechten is over in his books at this point, just kind of looking through stuff and writing. It doesn't even look like he's paying attention.
You said Ingrid.
Yeah, she tends to dwell in a cave.
Strahd's soul still out, or is he returned to the ring?
He's out, walking around, looking at you, talking to you, kind of offering like a yes.
So here's the
or no
thing.
here or there.
Ultimately, no matter what, I think it's worth us fighting a Blood Knight. We need to get a taste of what a vampire can do in its element. See how they fight, see how they move. Better than we have. Before, that's all been under the directive of Strahd, and he's probably placed limitations on them to some degree. So I think it's best that we go fight Ingrid in her cave.
You're set on fighting her. I could take you there.
Because then, if she turns into mist, we can test theories.
Let's go now.
Done.
Van Rechten, still writing heavily. The ghost comes over and sits down and says, "It wasn't me that did what has happened to you, but I understand you need to blame me. I will do everything I can to help you defeat that devil." And Van Richten stands up, turns around and sees you guys packing your bags and getting ready, and he goes, "Where are you going?"
To kill a vampire.
He goes, "Oh, well then I'll need my hat." And he walks over, takes it, puts it on.
I just stop and look over. Your knee's going to be able to function? Old man?
He like leans down and then jumps 1, 2, and then on the third jump you hear a pop. You go, "Oh! It looks like I can jump twice in the fight. We'll be alright."
You'll regret that in the morning.
All right. You said, where is this place?
It's a little lake down northwest of Balaki.
Oh, okay. I think I know where you speak. That would only be a half hour from here.
Not far away.
Quick question for you.
Yes.
This spirit, you said you could torture him.
I could. We trapped Strahd somehow, maybe in his coffin. So I know one thing about vampire. When you kill them, this mist they turn into, that is the hardest part to defeat. The mist will inevitably go back to its coffin while he will reconstitute himself.
Is there a way to destroy the coffin?
Yes, of course, if you find it.
So you can.
It can be hidden in some very interesting places. Places only mist or a bat could get to. Buried behind walls, under floors. But if we find his coffin, it's the earth that matters. Even if you destroy the coffin, the earth is what he comes from. His earth from his home, from Barovia. Theoretically, he could go anywhere, but he would go to his coffin. If we stake him there while he's regenerating, we would have all the time in the world to cast a resurrection spell.
And this soul would enter this body and thus be mortal.
Yes,
So we could feel more pain.
he would feel pain probably from the first time in ages.
I just looked the ghost up and
The
down.
ghost is just staring at the floor, shaking his head like he doesn't like it, but he can't do anything about it. But then we go find a cave, we fight a vampire there, and we're successful, and we know if we can fight Strahd if we're strong enough, or we're unsuccessful and we are all food, or some of us get away and we come up with a new plan.
Agreed.
Okay, then let's go. And he goes and he gets on the platform and it goes down and everybody gathers their gear and heads out north through the woods. Short trek.
Are the golems still at the bottom of the tower?
The golems, yeah. Yeah, they're still there. I wish I could bring them with us. But as you make your way, you can see the cave in the distance. And it looks like you will have to swim to get into the cave. And as you all gather to do that, the lake water is smooth. Von Reckon says, careful. Somebody in Vallaki has been sacrificing people to the lake for months. And the people rise again. Undead wash ashore constantly. Yeah. And then with that, he rolls his pants up to his knees, takes his shoes off, put them in his backpack, and then wades into the water. Stops for a second, casts a spell on himself, dives in, swims about 3 feet, pops back up, perfectly dry. He does it again. He heads towards the mouth, the cave mouth.
That's a handy spell.
I've grown to care for you, so be warned, this will not be an easy battle.
They
Star
never.
turns. What else do you know about her? What was her name?
It's Ingrid.
What else do you know about her?
There's the fact that she likes to play with her toys. She's a little disfigured, but she has the ability to control the mind of others.
Could she affect us?
I guess that would really depend on how strong your will is.
Fair enough.
But just to clarify, we plan on staking this one, right?
Yes.
So this is going to be ugly and interesting.
I was kind of hoping to see what happens if we hit the mist after we kill them with direct sunlight. Truthfully,
This is going to be
Strahd powering.
I do.
It's a
The question is, will he know? Will I know if I've been powered up?
I'd say yes, because the last time I killed a Blood Knight, or last time one died, he was very perturbed about it. He came to speak to me in person and had choice words.
yeah. This is going to be like an experiment.
Dangerous experiment.
Yeah.
But if you're so set on facing death, let's go.
I think we've got a start of this journey, my friend.
And I just start heading towards the cave. Start swimming.
Okay. Anybody else not going in the cave?
I'm going in the goddamn cave.
Going.
Don't look at me like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to the goddamn cave.
All right.
I
Yeah.
do leave.
You leave. I'm gonna go.
Damn it,
They're
Marius.
gone.
All right,
If
well,
you fucking leave, I'm gonna
With that,
stab
we're
you.
gonna take a quick break, and then we'll get right back to it, and we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Hit the BRB screen for me.
I'm gonna hit that. Don't go anywhere. We're just gonna take a quick break,
Oh,
get
dude,
some
we can't
snacks.
control you.
We'll see you in a little
Prefer
bit.
if you did.
BRB.
You fucking blueberry bitch!
yeah.
Oh shit!
He
I'm
did
sorry.
it.
That was
What?
aggressive.
Really aggressive.
What did you
What
say
is
out loud
aggressive?
again?
I called him a blueberry bitch.
A blueberry?
Blueberry.
A blueberry or a blue-bellied?
Whatever you want to hear that hurts more.
You blueberried bitch.
You blueberry bitch.
I can't believe she would do that
It's
to you.
it's what I call people who don't know what the fuck they're
Before we
doing.
jump back into the game, what would you assume a blueberried bitch is?
Blue
Matt?
balls.
That's aggressive.
Wow. Just
It's-
So,
Blueberries.
so what you're saying is somebody who never closes.
Yeah.
He's too much of a bitch. He never closes. He never
That's
makes
true.
it.
That's true.
My response to a blueberry bitch is from playing fucking video games, and we call blueberries people who are new to the group because they're new motherfuckers. They're
World
blueberries.
champion edger.
That's wild. The fuck did you just say?
World champion, baby. Number one in the world. Goated at edging. Just phenomenal.
Fuck Paulo.
You hit the wrong main, Justin.
What? No, we're on Maine.
You're on main too.
It just says Maine here.
This is why we're not professionals.
No, this is
That
why.
was fine.
This is why I can't. It's my overlay. Fuck.
Yeah.
Get your own.
The other one's not on
Get your
here.
own.
Do you have to push the legendary action button?
I'll just do it. Don't worry about it. I can't expect much from
So what do they
What was
say
that
about
really loud noise, though? What was that?
It was
That's
the
You
computer.
clicking on something the computer
Yeah.
telling you no.
Yeah, it's like, no, don't click on
Yeah, I
that.
don't like
Leave it
that.
alone.
Do something else.
It's so
Yeah.
goddamn loud.
Yeah, choose a
Get the
different
fuck out of
option.
All right. All right. Let's jump back into it, though, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, do we have to?
Yeah.
Why?
I guess we don't.
We don't.
Is anybody watching? Would one of you like us to jump back into it?
This is about the having the
No, no, this is trash.
Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe. Delete everything.
Dude,
You know what? I'm gonna play because you said that.
So the other day at work, Eddie actually wasn't there. Andrew wasn't there either, and I was at work, and I was bored. So the whole day I just started talking like this, and so people were doing manager calls. So I was like, "Hi, what brings you in today? What brings you in today? What can I help you out with?"
Did you do that in front of customers?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Shameless.
Shameless.
Hey, here's the best part. 45 minutes later, I go into our little manager room. I come back out with a Magneto helmet on,
You have a Magneto helmet?
and then my boss has the balls to go, "I dare you to go take a blocker call with that." I'm like, "You don't know who the fuck you're fucking with? I'm gonna go do it right now."
Yeah, it's Geek Squad.
I went over and looked at a customer in the face and went, "Sir, what's the problem with this guy?" In a Magneto helmet, and this guy goes, he was so mad before it, he goes, "My computer broke, man. Can I?" Like, Geek Squad didn't fix it. And he refused to look me in the face. And he's like, "Can
So
you
start fucking laughing, and he couldn't be angry
He
anymore.
couldn't look me dead in the face.
Yeah.
Here's the best part. I'm just like, "Dude, it's fine. You can look me in the face. We're just trying to be man to man. I get you. I'm here to help you out."
All right.
And
Man to man.
Man,
Dude,
man.
it
Man.
was so
To
good.
man.
Fucking Zoe's just in the corner like,
Was Jeremy there? Did he use the one that dared you to do that shit?
no, it was fucking Kenzie.
Kenzie? Cool.
It was Kenzie and Sabrina. Like, you know who the fuck you're fucking with? I have no shame.
Is it like an authentic Magneto hat? Like a
Yeah, it's like a $140 Magneto helmet.
Fair enough. Very cool.
One of our employees wanted it and he failed to pick it up, so I wore it and I said, "Screw you." Oh yeah, are we gonna fight
Yes.
death? What?
So the four of you, plus Van Richten and the ghost of Strahd, quietly glide through the water. At a small point, you have to swim, and then you wade the rest of the way into this cave mouth. Eventually, you exit onto some rocks and a pathway. The stench of death surrounds you. Stronger and stronger as you get into the cave. The walls lining the cave, pikes, 20 on each side. Each of these pikes, undead have been stuck on them and then netted to them so they can't get off. But they reach and groan at you as you walk through the middle. They don't get loose.
They're all undead.
All of them zombies.
Earn some silver.
What?
I
Tell them to go earn some silver.
Oh,
Yeah.
dunk, 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 dunk.
Yeah, for real.
So
You just animate them too.
you walk down this path for quite a while. Eventually you get to a room. There is a wooden rope bridge going across it's hard to call it a chasm, a pit. 20 feet down. It's dark in here. Does anybody have dark vision?
do now.
You do.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm human. But drift globe.
Drift globe? Okay. So this globe leaves your hand and floats out. You can see something moving below you. As the globe slowly drifts down, you can see a mass of undead milling about. They don't look up. They don't seem to notice you. Your bridge a mere 15 to 20 feet above them. When I say a mass, I mean hundreds. Even though a zombie is something a paladin like yourself could defeat easily, the sheer number of them, you'd be crushed under their weight alone. And as you start to cross this rope bridge, the first of you steps on it. Van Richten goes, "Wait," he points and you see the rope is frayed in parts. We should be careful. Maybe one at a time.
Lead the way.
I think the
I could go first.
I think it's a good
I
idea.
am the lightest by far.
Yeah.
You are the lightest. How is your magic when it comes to repair? Could you magically repair it so it's less likely to kill us?
I don't know, can I?
Oh, you son of... That's why I was asking.
You have the character sheet.
Yeah. The answer is yes.
He has mending?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, perhaps I could try. He touches the rope bridge and casts mending. You see it just gently light up and the fraying starts to kind of recoil all the way down. And he goes, that should work. It's not going to change the age of the rope, though.
No, but I still one at a time. But I feel less death. I feel like I'm going to die.
Sure. I will go
Definitely
first.
one at a time.
I'm actually going to position myself into a runner stance. And the second that bridge fucking breaks with anybody, because I'm going to go last, I'm going to fucking grow wings and try to catch them before they die.
Oh.
So
okay.
I'm prepping.
So you're readying the wing growing.
I am ready to fucking take ethereal form and fucking fly and catch
Wait,
someone.
a perfect chance to just
Okay.
cast Dimension Door.
Yeah, but
Where
not
are
if
the
you
where are
want to
the
do it once.
edges? So it's like
Yeah,
a
once a day.
trench across
once
the
a day.
entire.
It's a
cave?
pit. It's a pit. You could also theoretically skirt the edges of this pit, but it's at places it's like 2 inches of.
But I can spider climb, so.
Oh, you can. So
Yeah.
you could just right around.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just literally,
No, so-
just like a vampire. So when he gets up on the wall, the gravity doesn't pull his cape or anything downward. It's like he's still standing.
Oh, is
upright
that what you
normally.
cast? It's just Spider Climb? Or it's just that's just a thing for you?
I can just do that.
Yeah,
something you
it's
can do.
something
I have to
that
cast it.
kind of watch
Oh,
me.
but you can do it. So it's a thought. You can also teleport to grave danger. But Van Richten walks across first because he's mended the rope. I need you to roll an acrobatics check with advantage.
Acrobatics.
So he's just going to get a +1, it looks like.
So while they're kind of assessing this like rope bridge,
Yeah.
I want to go to the other side of it and
17.
see what I can do to help if I can.
Yeah, so he's very light on his feet as he goes across it, not swaying the bridge too much in any direction. The rope on your end starts to fray just a tiny bit. And he gets across to the other side, no problem. When he gets over there, he casts mending again on the rope. And you see on your side and that side, it fully goes up.
Yeah. Where did Marius learn to do that?
Between
Yeah.
his soul and something else, I don't know. Just ignore it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you guys haven't seen me do that before.
Nope.
No. All right. So
Damn, I really want to do this. Fuck it.
that's fine too. So, lad, I'm gonna go across. You got some weight on me. I'll be careful.
While he does that, I'm gonna cast Spider.
Spider Climb?
Spider Climb and just do the same thing Marius did.
So, how many spells do you have?
2 now. That'll do. Maybe full rested.
Okay. Well, so you're about to. So I'm just bringing it up because we're about to go to combat. And you're about to use a spell, Spider Climb.
That ain't worth it. It's cool, but it ain't worth it.
That ain't worth it.
As a warlock, you only get 2.
Yeah.
So just.
Yeah, you're limited.
Never mind.
Save those
Yeah, I'll
puppies.
save it. I'll do Spider-Man later.
Well, I
Save them.
completely would love to see it happen. It's like we're about to get fucking whip slapped
Yeah,
by a
that's
vampire.
fair.
We
Well-
might want to hold up.
You know, spider climb could be helpful, but you're not really an archer.
Nah, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd help with. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I get
Oh,
And
zombies.
zombie growls.
What's those things in Minecraft? Like bloody ones.
Creepers.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
I got some PTSD from my Minecraft days. Fucking creepers. My mind.
That's funny.
All right.
So-
So I get up to the bridge, to look around, see all the zombies down below. I'm like, this is not a pleasant place. And just start walking across, staff in my right hand,
All
railing
right,
in my
I need an
left.
acrobatics check from you with advantage.
Acrobatic, am I? Not so much. Okay.
It's not.
Oh, actually, no, not bad.
18. 18?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Bedroke, with the grace of a cat, because he could have turned into one, just walks right across the rope bridge like it's nothing. You see his heavy weight, but he's positioning himself just right as he walks, keeping the sway nice and slow. Gets to the other side, same amount of fraying from before, and it doesn't matter because Van Richten heals it. Further down, now that you've crossed and Van Richten's crossed, there are screams of sentient beings crying out in pain. Who's next?
Being
I'm just gonna
tortured.
start walking across the bridge.
All right, acrobatics check with advantage.
Right. You have to roll 2.
Oh, two.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep. Of course, you go.
Like I said, your dice are harder than mine. Mine's ass today. Fuck, they both be ass. 6. This is why I want to use spider clank. All guys, bitches.
Okay, you get to the other side.
Oh, fuck you.
Something-
Alright.
something.
I
The
dropped
rope
a
bridge
die.
was swaying really bad. Really
fly, he's
bad.
fine.
And fraying.
He's got wings.
Yeah, swaying and fraying, and then
I don't have
Van
it
Richten
yet.
reaches forward, taps it, and heals.
All right. I begin my walk.
Acrobatics check. Does breastplate give you disadvantage on that? No, it's only on stealth. Huh?
It's just stealth.
Because it lights up.
Spooky. I'm going to request that you don't do that.
Reminds me of home.
Woohoo! I actually don't know what my acrobatics is. Give me two. Stop it! Sorry, I'm hitting like the right side of my touchpad and it's just failing me. Acrobatics. So roll a 12 with a solid 0. That's 12.
I passed
12?
with a 6.
12.
Passed with a 12.
And DC probably gets higher up. Someone fails. That's my guess.
So halfway through, one of the wooden planks snaps and you fall. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with that. Dexterity saving throw?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I want to clarify. This is where I can't.
Oh,
use
I'm
the
blessed,
camera.
bitch!
You are blessed.
Oh my god. That means I probably rolled higher on that 12, but it doesn't fucking matter.
Grab a D4.
D4. He needs a D4. In my box, the wood box
Here you
right
go,
there.
sir.
Oh, there you go. The weird one.
Hey, mind your tongue.
15.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah, that's
4.
right, baby.
Paladins.
4 plus 4 plus 7, cause bullshit!
It's godly bullshit. Okay. Yeah, so you fall, and it's like as soon as you stepped, you knew you were going to fall, so you reach both hands up and catch the ropes. And you dangle for just a second, the wood falls below, lands on a zombie, it turns, looks up at you, and starts clawing. More of them are too. They're doing this thing where they start to dogpile on each other.
Yeah.
So like World War
Oh,
Z.
so yeah.
Yeah.
First thing I'm saying.
And you pull yourself up. You're not even halfway across the bridge yet. And you start stepping. And then the bridge starts swinging way too much. And you look behind you, and it's because the zombies have pulled themselves on, and they're pulling the entire thing down. Van Richten quickly reaches over, casts Mending on the bridge again. He says, "Son, hurry!"
I fucking move!
Acrobatics check, disadvantage.
Oh, you fucking... Hang on. There's 3 charges, right? Does that work on myself? You don't
I'm
know
gonna
about
kneel at the edge
It
of this.
works on yourself. I think, is it for attacks, or is it for any time?
That's why I wanted to double check, because I want to get it in my brain.
I'm gonna kneel at the edge of this pit, reach and like set my backpack down and reach in.
Oh my god, that's disgusting! When you or a creature you see within 60 feet of yourself is about to roll a d20 with advantage or
You
disadvantage,
can, cancel
expend 1 to prevent the roll from being affected by advantage or
it.
disadvantage.
Yeah, you just cancel it.
I wouldn't use it.
So your disadvantage will become a normal roll. pretty cool.
With arms wide open.
Mary's is by
Move
the
with.
edge. I'm right by the edge.
Well, it's not good, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
no.
Still paladin.
Anyway,
You said acrobatics.
Yes.
Fuck you. It's a 6.
oof.
So we're
What were you doing?
Medallion, right?
Before I narrate this?
I
both-
unwrap a little, like, vial. It has a kind of clear, maybe a little murky looking liquid in it, and I just huck it towards the
Zombies.
pile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's alchemist fire.
Oh, yeah. Boom. So zombies do start kind of peeling off of this thing as it's on fire, but the bridge itself
Starts
ignites
to
as well.
Catch on fire.
Fuck.
The zombies that aren't in the pile are drawn to the pile as if the flame, like moths to the flame. My bad.
It's gonna get hot down there.
Gabriel,
Yep.
Burning
roll a
corpses.
percentile for me.
Wild, but okay.
What the hell is this?
So I technically okay. Wait,
So you
where's
roll
it?
two 10-sided die. One counts as the 10s, one counts as the 1s.
Yeah.
So you know if you got like an 82% or
Ah,
a
Yeah,
33%.
like that's the tens.
I'm just gonna state this now. I
So
fucking
roll that. Roll it real quick.
So, like that.
75.
for your Justin, for your knowledge, metal is first.
Okay.
That's wild. 10.
So you land flat on your back. You take 5 points of damage.
Where do I land?
In the pit,
Okay.
not a single zombie notices. They're all drawn to his fire. So you're standing there. One of them walks right past you, just at the fire.
The bridge is broken, right?
Yes.
Does it look like I could climb it?
So it's okay. It's not completely broken. It's a flame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The pit isn't smooth. You could probably climb up the sides of it.
Oh yeah.
Can you just cast your wings and just like.
You could, but it's bright.
It's bright. I get attention, and I only get it once. So it's a use case.
Since I'm already in the backpack, I'm gonna lower a rope to him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he starts lowering your rope.
I get ready to
roll.
ro-
All right. Yeah. Athletics to
I
climb.
throw the other end to these two, and
Yeah.
then
Athletics to
I'm just falling
climb.
down the
DC is going to be 7 with the rope.
Advantage, disadvantage.
Just the regular rope. Not a single zombie noticed you. There was a 10% chance they don't notice you.
What am I rolling
Son of a
again?
bitch.
Acrobatic, right? For athletics.
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 You son of a bitch.
Athletics.
It's so much better with athletics. Thank you very much. 14.
Athletics.
Oh.
You boys think you're athletes now?
Yeah. You've got Joe Montaigne, who was one of the best athletes around.
So, yeah, you climb up just fine. A little bruised, but otherwise okay.
You said 5 points, yeah?
Yeah. You get to the top. And the only path available now is deeper in.
Woo.
The ghost of Strahd is walking through all of these zombies, just kind of looking at them.
Oh, as we begin walking, I begin a small prayer.
Speechy prayer?
Species prayer.
Okay.
An inspiring prayer, one would say.
All right. So, yeah. So, each of you get temporary hit points then.
17!
Oh, shit, man.
You did that to yourself, sir.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. The gods did that to you.
It's so fucking ridiculous.
That's so crazy.
I'm like, damn!
17. That's.
Hey, so legitimately, there is not much in this game that gives you more than like 15. So
Yeah,
it's pretty
barely.
neat that there's some spells that can give you like 20, but
Damn.
17's pretty fucking
Hell.
nice.
How the hell?
Just
The
say if we had a
stench-
barbarian, it'd be
The
scary.
stench of death at this point is so overpowering that they did everybody but Marius to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, plus 7.
Because of
I have great constitution, anyways.
because of the smell.
You've grown accustomed to
22.
this.
How dry were those zombies in their clothing and stuff? How
Not
fast is that
very.
fire going up?
Not very. They're
It's a moist cave.
It's the lake cave, and they all came in from the ocean or from the lake.
Yeah, fair.
22.
22. Okay.
26.
Wow.
You said con?
Yeah. You guys got your bonus because he's near you, right?
But
Yeah, and I also have
Yeah.
+6 just
it's
as
funny.
this.
The alchemist
Dude,
fire. Will
I wanna
never
express
go
to you,
out until
Justin,
they
I can't
take
fucking
action,
roll.
and they're zombies,
It
so
won't-
they're
it
just
won't
I
Wow.
can't roll tonight. I rolled a fucking 4 again.
So you get plus
still
7
gonna
from
pass.
yourself.
I got 17.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
still gonna pass.
You get plus from yourself.
Jeez.
I literally
Paladins-
looked at it and went, that's a
Paladins
fucking 4.
unassailable.
God,
unfuckable
fuck.
by the
Paladins
forces
get
of evil.
pretty tough.
So yeah, the stench is really bad for all of you, but you manage to just kind of move past it. A hand up to the nose does a good trick, and you just keep going. Eventually, you get to a hall where wooden lattice has been lined. The hall itself is just large enough for you to walk through one at a time. But Droke, you have to turn sideways and kind of sidestep through.
Because you thick.
I'm gonna, as they're starting to sidestep through, I'm gonna pull out
Got them
a small
dwarf
candle I have
Yep.
and kind of shave off some of the wax shavings.
Mhm.
Rub it in my finger to kind of get it mostly warm and kind of just boom right in
Oh,
each
there you
nostril.
Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
Okay, advantage on any further saves for the death stench. Death stench.
Stanch.
It's a good idea.
So, as you're walking through one at a time, who's going first?
Me.
What's the order? One, who's going second in the way?
I'll go.
Okay, Gabriel.
How
Van
tall is
Richten.
this?
How tall?
Yeah.
5.5, 6 feet.
Oh, so we're kind of crouched.
Yeah, just a
even.
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
this
guys
sucks.
crouch.
I'm definitely crouching because I'm like 6'3". So
Yeah,
I'm like,
I go sideways.
One,
You're-
2, Van Richten.
You're doing that like side
four?
tilt that you gotta do sometimes.
I'm
You're
in
just
the
like,
rear.
I'm
I'll go
shimmying.
I'll go fourth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll start with Ivan. As you're walking through this wooden lattice work, arms come reaching through, trying to pull at you. They're slapping against your armor and trying to pull you over. You can see that if they can get a limb inside, a zombie will bite you. So I need you to roll strength saving throw.
oh, go on that, please. I can roll a 1 and be chilling. I
Sorry,
rolled a
strength
2 and be
saving
chilling.
throw or dexterity saving throw.
Fuck, I can roll a 2. I was talking shit about rolling a 1. 17.
You rolled a 2. Oh, because his bonus. I was like,
And I have a plus, I have a
"Jeez."
plus 8 on that.
Yeah, so you're walking and one of them grabs onto you, like latches around your arm, and you just rip its arm off and keep going. You just
Turn around.
Yeah.
With its own
Yeah,
arm.
one's got its face really close, and you just reach in and crush its freaking skull as you're moving forward. This isn't bothering you at all when you get to the other side. Gabriel, you're next. Strength or strength or dexterity.
Saving throw?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going strength. I have faith in my armor.
Did you just roll with the bet? Oh no, you rolled blessed.
God fucking cunt! It's the 4th 4 in a row!
Not a 1. What'd you get?
16.
You're fine. You got,
It's not the
you got
point!
plus 7 on everything, and the rest of us.
No,
get
I did
plus.
strength. I'm
So,
sorry.
Where Ivan
It's
was
17.
Ivan was aggressive about it and just killing them as they touched him, you just stand resolute and walk forward. Everything that touches you just brushed off. You don't move. You just straight forward, like a paladin walking over a rock in a movie we recently saw.
Do you know that was improv?
That's so funny to me.
So that whole scene, so they didn't say cut, and so the actor just stayed in character for that whole scene. And he hits the rock, and he goes, well, I'm a fucking paladin. I don't
I
care.
just go over it. That's so funny.
Oh, for the
Yeah.
D&D movie?
Yeah, the D&D movie.
It was
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Von
It was
Richten might
much better
struggle
than
a
I
little bit.
expected.
That is very
Yeah.
true.
For sure.
There were some things that I went, huh? But overall, I went, you know
You're
what? I
pretty cynical,
enjoyed the
so if
movie.
you're saying it was
It was
better
much
than
better than I expected.
Which is weird because like me coming into it with like very little D&D.
Yeah, the
it was
D&D
very like
movie.
digestible.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Very
I
easy
liked
to
it.
understand.
They did a
what's
pretty
going
good
on.
job.
Well,
as a whole.
I was coming in with a terrible attitude. I thought it was
Yeah.
going to suck so hard.
So
He came in going, I could look at a photo of shit and be happier.
no, it was all right. It was pretty good.
It was enjoyable. I like
Yeah.
His Pine too. So
God,
Van Richten,
Yeah.
I didn't hate it, which was
I just rolled, but I need you to roll for him.
I'm saying
Dexterity or
if you
strength
don't
saving
hate
throw.
it,
It looks like it's
He's
gonna be
not
actually-
blessed.
Good.
No, it looks
Yeah.
like it's going to be Dex for you at a +1. Or Von Richten knows he could cast freedom of movement and ignore them completely.
or we can sacrifice him.
I think we're gonna kind of need them just a little bit for what we're doing.
Yeah, with that, it's, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's
Don't get it,
honestly
guys.
just
We
gonna
don't
use a
need
deck.
it.
He's
No,
gonna
but-
deck save.
Okay. Well, he gets your bonus still.
Yeah, he does. 17.
Yeah. He's just
Motherfucker rolled a 9!
Yeah, he wiggles through, weasels at one point. He draws the sword cane and cuts one hand and keeps walking and gets through no problem.
Touch the merchandise.
The Droke.
All right, then I go
Strength or dexterity?
strength.
All right.
And, so I kind of look at everything and like, oh, this is so. Why is everything we're doing? Everything's fucking dead around here.
I just kind of from behind you go, "Welcome to Barovia."
I was like,
Yeah,
it's good. No, it's like
16.
16? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're sideswiping through. At one point, about halfway through, you go to take another step, and your head's like, eh, and one of them's got a firm grasp of your beard, and you're just like you try to wrench your hair out, and you can't. And so finally, you just grab your hair like this and just take a side step, and it pulls the entire arm of this creature through, like dislocates it, and it's just dangling like an extra foot longer than it should be as you keep walking.
That's the way it should be.
Marius.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's just a bunch of arms sticking through, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you're all going at the same time, which is why you all have Gabriel's boon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, obviously Dex for sure.
You get like a plus 40 on that?
I get a +5. It's all right.
No, you got a plus 12.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, with him plus
That's so
12. So, yeah. Roll a 2 and you're going to be fine. Yeah.
oh no, there was a. Oh, here it is.
+12.
Is it golf ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
dropped that earlier and I
How's
had to go pick it up.
How's a
yet.
25 look?
They don't even
Barely
touch
passes.
them.
It barely passes.
You guys don't understand, but you get to the other side, Marius is already there somehow. He just went through like it was nothing. Maybe he left first, who knows?
I feel like he was behind us when you guys do slow and just jumped up like
Yeah, he just spider climbed
fucking
across
ninja.
the ceiling
Ninja.
like
He just
that.
went. Meow.
Oh yeah. But what's
Yeah.
that movie where they're crawling on the ceiling all creepy?
Yeah, he's yeah. So you get to the other side, and now you walk into an area that opens up. There are torches in here. Interesting, and Blood Knight wouldn't need those. But to your right, you see a small camp of humans. Different clothing, one dressed like a soldier, a couple dressed like bandits, one dressed like a regular commoner, just sitting around, quietly just eating at a little fire. You see pikes arrayed throughout this room, zombies stuck on them, the pikes aimed upwards so that the zombie can't climb off of it. Most of them reaching towards the humans who are ignoring them. On the far side, you see two figures. One, the Blood Knight you've seen before, Ingrid, female. Half of her face is practically missing. It's just skull. You remember that from last time.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
But she's standing there and she's talking to another being. This is a tall, horned, lithe female of some sort. Her skin is red like odds. Wings are up from her back just like Ingrid's. But this isn't a vampire. Horns, devilish horns, come out of her head. She is clad in literally nothing, completely naked. She leans forward, kisses Ingrid on the forehead. Ingrid turns and surprised looks at the group. Oh. Well, it seems we're here for a fight. That's good. But not always the best to come to the creature's lair. Still, let's be civilized. She takes a deep bow. As she starts to bow, this creature, this female demon, just sort of vanishes from view. And then she goes, allow me to introduce myself. Ingrid van Richten, at your service. Till next time.
Yeah.
What is it with these motherfuckers having family ties to the people who whooping that ass for? I don't get it, man. Shit.
Is that Von Richten's
Yes.
wife or daughter?
Good question.
Ooh, that's.
I'm gonna.
Because he had both.
Yeah.
It's gotta be the wife.
Good question.
It's
Justin?
gotta be the wife.
Well, that's going to be my first question next time.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah, we'll
Which
start.
one?
We'll start the next game with initiative. We'll go
Tell
right
him to
into
put some
combat.
clothes on.
It'll
Would he
probably
know?
take most
He'd
of
have
the
to
time.
know. That's the first thing I want to ask him. Do you know?
He would have. Well, if
He,
he was still
because that's the first question you gotta
alive,
ask. Fuck that. Fuck who it is. Did you know? You know
Did
the
you
last
know?
thing. Come on, everyone be hiding some
Mary,
shit.
did
I'm
you
telling you.
know?
Everyone wants to see their family members die at our hands. It is what it is. Didn't we just kill that dude's daddy? Fucking Elliot's character?
Yeah, the dragon.
Yeah.
The dragon and his father.
Lordy.
Yep. Yeah.
We're doing some-
Nothing. Great question. Nothing. I looked it up. Is there already? If you look at the spell, it specifies.
Which spell?
Let's do some Googling.
Oh, and I
Figure it out
don't.
later.
I get.
Anyways,
Okay, I get you.
hey, it was really fun tonight. We got some exposition in there. It's gonna be really
Fuck
good.
you.
Fight's about to be really
So,
good.
I know how I really hope I get
I'm
initiative
real
because I
happy
know
we didn't
how I'm
fight
going to
tonight.
open up.
Yeah, my
That's
dice
exciting.
are.
Thank you
I
for that
officially
Scimitar
know
of
five.
Speed.
Jesus Christ.
It's very
Like,
cool.
bro, is this just the way it is? Nah, I won't.
Very, very good.
Being able to interchange my one attack between my action or bonus action as a rogue. Wow.
Oh.
Thank you.
Scimitar of
That's
Speed.
actually
So it's
pretty
a +2. Well, cutlass for him. But
There is no
you make one attack with it as a bonus action on each of your turns.
there's no requirement to take the attack action first. So as a
Oh.
rogue,
Yeah.
can
In
use
addition, you can make one
I
attack.
can
with it
use
as a
an
bonus
action
To hide.
Yes.
Yeah.
or teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything really. He can spend an action doing anything and still
And
get to
and
it.
still
Still
attack.
get my sneak attack.
Yeah, it's nasty.
No wonder Strahd's brother
Real
was so
good.
fucking good. He cheated.
Huh?
No wonder Strahd's brother was so good. He cheated.
Yeah.
Except that was a gift from Strahd.
Yeah. Strahd built it for him.
Yeah.
And gave it to
Strahd
him as a
had
gift.
commissioned it. Yeah.
Yeah, he commissioned it and gave it to him as a gift.
Very good, thank you.
Yeah. It's like a Polish cutlass too. It's a really
Mm.
nice one. With the deep curve on it, you know.
Yeah.
It's a
Neat.
cool handle.
The
Yeah.
golf ball 200-sided die.
No, this is. I'm gonna go play golf for free.
Still rolled a 1.
Like the
Golf ball.
like the dueling sabers because the Polish have
Yes.
those big old dueling.
Yes,
sabers,
exactly.
yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, be ready for combat next time. Read up on your stats. Read up on some things. Think about how you're going to fight a succubus, a blood knight, and a bunch of random villagers chilling. Whatever they're
Yeah, what's
doing.
up with that,
They're
man?
on their side, right?
Yeah.
The village.
Well, I mean, you don't know for sure, but
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't
probably-
matter.
They're all
they're
chilling.
armed,
They're
and
there
they seem,
eating
they
and-
seem
and-
fine.
and-
Yeah.
Justin?
And yeah.
I'm gonna do some shenanigans.
Shenanigans?
I'm gonna do some shenanigans next week. Well, next time we play.
Well,
Just know
good,
that.
because I'm about to introduce a new rule. We talked about it.
You're gonna introduce it.
Yeah, I don't have a name for it yet. But in essence, you're pushing it. And
You know what it is?
Huh.
You're going all out.
there you go. Going all out.
Okay.
Okay. If you roll to hit, you have to roll.
Right.
Okay. If you roll to hit, whether it's advantage, disadvantage, or regular attack, and you roll a critical,
Mm-hmm.
you can do your normal critical damage, which is double damage, right? Double dice.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can go all out. If you go all out, you will triple that.
Mm.
Okay.
But
To be clear, let me explain what I mean. You roll double damage, multiply that by 3.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage.
Ton of
Okay.
damage.
There's a high price,
Yeah.
I assume.
But-
What's the price?
There is a 75% chance that your weapon breaks, magical or not.
Oh boy.
Did we decide on a D20 or are we doing a percentile?
We're gonna do percentile.
What's the percent on?
Not, so you're
So
saying,
if a 75 or lower,
so for
It's
instance, let's
Seven
say
serious?
76
say,
or higher, you're good. Your weapon
let's say
stays.
I crit with a weapon and I decide to go all out.
So
I
this
roll
is
these 2 dice.
This is a desperation. I'm ready to lose.
I rolled
this
a
weapon.
I'm ready to
68,
lose this
the
weapon
weapon
to do a
breaks.
crap
Right.
ton of damage.
Now,
Yeah.
question.
wait. So when the weapon breaks, do you still do triple the
Yes.
crit?
Oh yeah, the crit still happens.
So
it just
all
breaks
out,
after.
it just breaks after.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
look at
basically
that.
a
The guy
last.
that has 2 maces now.
he on his turn, he goes, I take out my old mace. I go,
Oh no!
We talked earlier. We talked with Mike. He goes. I'm just going to use a random silver sword. And I was like, you're going to carry like 10 of them on you. It's like, fuck you, break. Fuck you, break. Fuck you, break.
Well, this assumes that's the weapon you initiated the attack with and got the critical.
It
yeah,
has
so
to be
you
that
still have to
weapon, yeah.
roll.
Oh
crit.
shit! Yeah, you'd have to.
You
you
still
just
Can't
get-
use the talisman for
So
that.
it is going to be
Can't?
it
Damn.
is
Separate.
going to be your main weapon.
Yeah.
But if you're at the end of a fight or desperate,
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
yeah. Somebody's
Give me a second, teacher.
Can I use a deal with the devil?
No.
Just wanted to clarify. It's
Oh.
important.
No.
I think no, it's too powerful
No.
otherwise.
Yeah.
It-
It's a good idea, though,
Yeah.
but no.
so basically you're doing six,
Someone do the
6
outro.
times
Whoa,
damage.
Show on.
Outro.
so deal with the devil. Deal with the
Send me
devil.
off, Johnny.
Deal with the devil is typically a D20 roll. Could you deal with the devil to not break your weapon? Because that's a D100 roll.
Ooh.
Well, the deal with the devil.
It's just an
It's
automatic.
just-
When?
An automatic success only for an automatic failure to happen later.
Okay, well then,
Yeah,
If you want
you
it.
can save your weapon, but it's gonna fucking
Okay.
hurt later.
Yeah, I'd allow it.
yeah.
I'd allow it, but there's
No.
a good chance, because you're still going to get a 1 on a save or something later.
Yeah.
And to be honest, a 1 on a save will still screw you over no matter how bad his bonus is.
Right.
A 1 on a save is still an automatic failure, even if you got
Negative.
plus 20.
Wait. A 1 on a saving throw is not a bad fail.
Automatic fail.
Well, it's an automatic. It's a,
Well, that's
yeah,
a table
it's-
rule, but yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's why I was asking. I couldn't remember if it was a
Yeah,
table rule
hits-
because we go through
Hits
so
and
many.
saves. Yeah, that's why 20s are automatic successes, though, which is really nice, because that means even a normal commoner could maybe resist mind control from a mind flayer. Maybe. But
Probably not.
Probably not.
It's
Maybe.
got a 5% chance.
Yeah.
Once.
Damn.
All right, guys, it was fun. I don't know how to push these buttons anymore because I broke everything, I guess. So
Loser.
I love you. Next week we'll be doing Shadow of the Dragonlance Queen. Shadow of the Dragon Queen.
Dragon Queen Lance, goddammit.
Dragon
Dragon
Queen
Lance.
Shadow Lance.
It's the Queen of Dragon Lance.
I'm just gonna
Lance and the Dragon Queen's Shadow.
Who's Lance?
fuck
I don't
it.
know.